Killer. It should be anyway, in a moment, in its own time. There we go. Good. Can I not just use keyboard and mouse? It is a little loud, yeah, okay. Yeah, I ramped voice right up, because I think everything was set on 50, even at this level. Let's go down to like 60%. I'm just basing it slightly on the VU meters on how it looks. We'll see. So there might be a little bit of tweaking here and there. I mean, we could go down to 50, but it's going to be purely based on how loud the voice is. We'll see. Okay, right. Begin a new investigation.
Paradise Killer.
Welcome, investigator. You will soon enter a paradise where fact and truth are not the same. Explore paradise in your own way and find your own truth. Paradise Killer has a wealth of accessibility options. Please tailor the experience to best suit your needs. Paradise Killer does not autosave. You must use save points on the islands. Saving a record of your existence is free and easy and leads to happier paradise. The Syndicate created the first paradise island to worship their dead alien gods. Guided by the leader, Montserrat, the Syndicate attempted to resurrect the gods by forcing citizens into psychic worship rituals. However, the worship invites demonic corruption from beyond the stars. The island always fails. The islands die, and the new paradise island is born. The cycle repeats. Island Sequence 13. Lady Love dies. The Syndicate's lead investigator is deceived by the god-damned Harmony. She endangered paradise. Her sentence is eternal exile. The island could not be saved. Demonic corruption began to infect the fabric of paradise. The island died. The citizens' slaughter ritual took place. Another paradise island failed. The cycle always repeats. Lady Love dies, watched from exile. In the idle lands of each island flourished and died. Each iteration got closer to perfection. Demonic corruption events decreased. Island 24 was almost perfect until Henry Division, a lowly citizen, got too close to the gods. He allowed demons to flood the island. The citizens were once again slaughtered. The council began their meditation to end 24 and birth perfect 25. But before they could complete it, Paradise was killed. Paradise Killer does not autosave. Use the save points. Yep, we know. Okay, so already it's more weird than I expected. There's basically a pact with the old gods, and all these islands die. I don't know what's going on. Paradise Killer, yeah. The Way of Blood Bar. 25th Island Sequence, Ash Street Housing District. The crime to end all crimes. This blend tastes different. The islands define the whiskey. This one definitely tastes of embers. She put the fire out. Was it a cosmic dream? No. They called her the Exile. They needed to. Lady Love dies, 24th Island Sequence. Born at the longest tower, Britain, in the AD 1000, and the sign of Kiss Me to the Queen. Kiss Me to the Queen? Kiss Me to the Moon. The Syndicate's lead investigator after the damned Harmony incident on Island 13. The Paradise Psycho unit was shut down, and Love Dies was exiled to the island lands as punishment. I have no idea what's going on.
Day in exile.
Something's wrong. I can feel it. Island 24 is supposed to be ending. Why am I still here?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Okay. Do we think we need to bump that a little? The voice is a little on the low side. I wonder if we can... No, not whilst we're in a dialogue option. Okay, so we need to bump it up, I would say, like 10, 15%. Oh, can I? Ah, no, I can. Yes, okay. Let's try it at 65. That was kind of where I was thinking, maybe. And I guess we could just ramp that up to max. No, it's not one of those ones. It's a visual novel, but not one of those ones. It's all right. I'm fairly sure we're safe against, you know, Twitch TOS. I mean, the fact that it's listed on Twitch normally means it's okay. Ooh, whoa, okay. No, I think it was just because we were coming out of the menu that it was, like, that glitchy. Wistful photo obtained. The outside of the Paradise Psycho unit before it was disbanded. The last photo was taken of me back on Island 13. Days since you were exiled. 3,004,769. Excuse me? Lady Love Dies?
Who are you?
The first person you've spoken to in 3 million days. Can you taste it in the air? Don't make me repeat myself. Don't make me repeat myself. This feels like it's going to be a bad day. Hey, no hate against those ones. There are some that are actually great stories. Yes, I know, but normally they would get me booted off Twitch faster than you can actually report the clip. How many years is that? I don't... Well, I guess it would be 1,000 odd years? You know, 3 million divided by 365, wouldn't it be? This feels like it's going to be a bad day.
Cool it, Love Dies. You're getting a call.
A call?
Oh ho! You're in for a treat. You used to be a Syndicate's investigator, right? Talking about you down there. They need the investigation freak. Time to get back in the saddle. Get out of the idle lands and get back to work. Exile is over.
Why?
Why is a demon in the idle lands?
The name's Shin Uth Jigrath. But you can call me Shinji. I'm just here to hang. I got no horse in this race.
What race?
Someone's made a move against the Syndicate. People are betting on the wrong horses.
What do you want, Shinji?
I like a good bit of murder. It's a good time, the best time. I'm just here to watch the results play out. You got some solving to do, some investigating, some looking real hard, some good thinking. Time to weave some truth, Love Dies. Anyway, I gotta bounce. You, go get your laptop. You're gonna need it. See you on the island.
I have no idea what's going on. That little runt said I needed to find my laptop. It must mean Starlight. Every investigator needs an assistant. Starlight is up by the barrier that overlooks the island. Okay, right. Anything else in this room we need to nab? I guess not. A portrait of me painted by Lydia before I was exiled. Up by the barrier? I guess over there then. I believe this may be my laptop. Dulled percolator obtained. Coffee doesn't taste the same if you're not working. Can I actually trudge through the water? Yep, we're fine. Okay.
That's strange. Why?
Why is Starlight unlocked? 3 million days up here, now she's calling out to me?
Key item obtained.
An investigator's best friend, Starlight. It's been a while since me and the girl did the dance of an investigation. Mega RAM enhanced. Ancient Nightmare Technology Emulator initialized. Right, okay.
Welcome to Starlight.
What was that? May the silent goat something? What?
That's weird.
A phone call from Judge is unexpected.
Lady Love dies.
Madness has overtaken the island. That happened a long time ago. The council were murdered as the new island was born. Is this a prank? Leader Montserrat is dead. The council are dead. This is no joke. A killer tried to take everything from us. The syndicate is about to collapse. You need an investigator and you're in luck. My diary's pretty empty today. Lady Love dies. I have authorized the use of Starlight. Take her and come to the island.
Investigate.
Your exile is over. The prison doors are open. Judge, the barrier's still up.
The door to truth will open.
Starlight can dance her way through it. Fall down to us and breathe life back into paradise. And you want me to just fall to the island? The islands haven't changed. The fall won't hurt you. Step off into the abyss and drop to the island. Lydia will be waiting for you.
Time to breathe life back into paradise.
So as I said, is the audio balance okay? Nightmare interface.
Nightmare computer.
The nightmare computer from the depths of space that uses a language born of a long-dead world.
I'm glad to be back.
The Syndicate never upgrades. Starlight can emulate the OS and break down the components used in the symbols, but I need to work out how they are used. I haven't seen these symbols before. Looks like a hieroglyphic-based language. I need to find a clue to know which symbol releases the lock. I can brute force it with trial and error, but I'm a busy woman now. Starlight can see the answer. I need to work out how to make it. Some of these parts should make a symbol I need. I need to select the components from one. Need to make the symbol from ones available and match them to the top image, completing the puzzle. Well, clearly that is one, and that's one. Really?
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Hieroglyphics takes me back to university. I was the only one in that arcane texts class.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Looks like the language is divided into different groupings of symbols for different types of objects the civilization found important. The rest of the Syndicate can't decode these. They have keys coded to specific machines they're allowed to access.
Don't like this.
The data on the nightmare computers is tamper-proof, sealed machines that hook into the fabric of the islands. There'll be more on the island that I can unlock. Judge said they need me down on the island. The people that exiled me are dead, and I need to find out who, how, and why. Time to fall into the pit of crime. A leap of faith into the sun-drenched abyss of memories, secrets, and crime. Okay, also, is there anything else we missed in here? Oh, yes, yeah. Almost.
Relic obtained.
A well-read book obtained. A well-read book about... a book about an ex-gang... It's an indie. It might be a little rough around the edges. An ex-gangster that decided to become a master of grilled chicken skewers. Okay. How about we don't go back? I'm fine for another day. Surely. Okay. Geronimo! No control. We're just falling. It's a leap of faith. Superhero landing. No.
Paradise Killer.
The Paradise Gates. Passage to the next island sequence. The gates are locked down until I solve this case. Able to interface. Required software not found. Please visit Starlight's inventory and install pending upgrades. Missing Cosmos. Okay, right. So each island chain is going to have a specific key, I guess.
Blood crystal obtained.
Okay, what do we do with the blood crystals? A prize unit of currency used by the Syndicate. Okay, well, it says we have 1 blood crystal. I'm guessing that's important. I'm guessing it's going to do the bridge here. Right, let's talk to you. Lydia, it's been too long.
I'm glad you're back, LD.
Lydia Daybreak.
Lydia Daybreak, your oldest friend. Born in Moana Falls, Kenya, AD 1001. So, 1 year after we were recruited or something? Under the sign of the beautiful Spectre. Syndicate's ferrywoman, responsible for transporting the Syndicate to new island sequences. So she's Charon then. The ferryman. After an uninteresting childhood spent in the worship of beautiful Spectre, she enlisted in the army during her teens. Lydia became known as a Titan killer after she successfully defended a temple complex from 3 monstrous born and from beyond the stars. She retired from the world of assassination when she met Sam Daybreak, fleeing to join the Syndicate together.
The investigator is here.
Thanks, Starlight. Starlight's giving you the full 101, I guess. I've been in exile for 3 million days. She obviously thinks I need a refresher. What did I miss?
Evil stuff, LD. Last night was a killer.
The council were killed just as the next island was born. Word is the killer got into their building and took a knife to them.
How?
How are you feeling? Messed up, LD. This is the worst. The island needs an investigator. You shouldn't have been exiled, LD. We needed you down here. Judge told me to bring you to them. Was it you? Let's go. Let's go see them then. One thing before we go, LD. I can ferry you around the island if you need me. Save your feet from a hike. If you need a pickup call, call me up. There needs to be a comma in there. Come on, please. It's a visual novel. At least allow me to read it. If you need a pickup, call me on one of the phones. The phones are deactivated since it's the end of the island, so you'll need to fire them up again. I already activated this phone for you in case you needed to come back here.
Ferrywoman reporting for duty.
All right, ferrywoman reporting for duty. Time to ride, LD. Seatbelts on, LD. How was exile? 3 million days just flies past. Cheer up, Buttercup. You're back on the island now. Back in the game. Up to me to find out the truth. Criminal to catch a criminal? Investigator. I'm an investigator to catch a criminal. I'm messing with you. I don't think you're all bad. You got deceived by a god and let him conspire to kill an entire syndicate. No biggie. We don't have any investigators except you. No offense. None taken. I like your perfume, by the way. Oh, thanks, LD. Fruity one, isn't it? It's a unique blend that I got made especially. It's nice. I'll have to get some on the next island. Sorry, LD. The blend is my own secret recipe. We're almost there. Go and speak to Judge. If you want to hang, I'll be by the pier. It's been so long since I performed an investigation. You getting the fire back?
I was born to investigate.
It never left. I was born to investigate. Go get him, LD. Courthouse, 24th Island sequence. Right, well, can I get the squidgely thing? My old gun. When the time comes to execute justice, she will sing the song of punishment. Though I have to, be given permission to pick it up, I'm guessing, first. Okay. Okay, Judge. You and me. Or do I have to stand in the thing to talk to Judge? I guess I do. There you go.
Hello, Judge.
Hello, Judge. Good to see Justice again. Birthplace forgotten. Birth sign forgotten. Every society needs a form of justice, and a syndicate member volunteered. They believed so deeply in impartial justice that they scrubbed their ego and fused themselves to the island, becoming judge. They would become the embodiment of justice, acting on behalf of the island. Starlight is helping you navigate through the sea of truth already.
Judge,
Welcome back to the blood-stained paradise, Lady Lovedays.
The investigator is here.
Tell me about the crime.
Paradise killer.
The council is dead. Our leader's gone. The black pall of crime hangs over us. Leader Montserrat has been taken from us.
What the hell?
The whole council were murdered at once? They gathered to birth the new island, our perfect new home. Perfect 25. At the end of their meditation, the killer struck. Arrogance put the entire council in one room. Hubris is a large gap in armor. If you're a murderer junkie, that's quite the
What
hit.
time?
Midnight, the holy hour. The hour of weird, the hour
I
of...
have a bad feeling about this.
Judge, I get it. All of the council were murdered last night at midnight.
Sure.
Do you have a suspect? It's a miracle. A mass murderer in custody. Henry Division, a citizen possessed by a demon. He's killed before, a decade ago. He came back. We found the knife in his hand. The council's blood in his stomach. The oppressed rise up. Who'd have thought?
Where?
Where's the crime scene? The council's own penthouse. The brutalist tower that reaches to the sky. Has anyone been in there?
Investigate.
The council are protected by the 4 holy seals. Only our leaders can open them. We cannot get into the crime scene. We cannot assess the slaughter.
How?
How did the killer get in?
Truth waits for you in the shadows.
Truth hides behind the smoke of crime. We only know the nature of the first holy seal. 2 of the finest god justice marshals stationed as guards, as sentinels. Both butchered by the monster. Demonic sigils cover the suspect's body, scorched on him by the astral demon inside him. Those same sigils are daubed on in the marshal's blood on the entrance to the council
Don't test
building.
me.
If no one has been in the crime scene, how do you know the council are dead? Their work is done. A new island has been born, yet they have not emerged from their chambers. The accused was found with a red slick knife and a belly full of blood of the council members.
Investigate.
In this instant, the answers to the terrifying equation is dreadful
The
murder.
investigator is here.
I'm going to assume there are no eyewitnesses if it's a locked room murder. None that come forward.
Why?
Why would someone decapitate the syndicate now? It is an interloper, a god, a desirer of power. Is it a naked ambition played out with a knife in a penthouse? A power play, a sicko killing for kicks? The world's a twisted place. It wouldn't surprise me. The balance has been existed for millennia. Who's running the show now? I installed architect Carmelina as the acting leader. We have birthed Perfect 25, a wonderful new home of her design. She's best placed to oversee this new transition. As bizarre as this vision of crime is, there is a further anomaly. Just one? You remember KHX? Our master craftsman? What about him? He is missing. We haven't had any contact with him for several days. This is doubly concerning as he designed the second holy seal that protects the council. suspect?
Got it.
Is he a potential killer? If you can track the right truth through the darkened forest of secrecy, you might be able to prove
Lady
it.
Love Dies.
It has been a while since we needed you. The Syndicate is in danger. You're in danger. Unspoken things beyond the stars are in danger. The island will not give up its secrets easily.
Is paradise worth
What is the
saving?
truth? Where are the facts? Are they the same? Evidence, testimony. They are yours to find, yours to take. We must find who did
Crime
this.
cannot hide.
Crime always wants to be found. The nature of crime is perverse. Starlight has the blood records of the Council. I've just updated Starlight with the blood sample of Henry as well. Use them to examine the murder weapon and crime scene. I need this solved so we can move on to the new island. A suspect isn't enough. I need concrete proof. I am linked to Starlight, a conduit of justice. She will track your case files. She has just unlocked her suspect module.
Investigate.
Investigate, interrogate, find the gold evidence in the silt of the island. When you're ready, bring them to me and we'll begin the trials. The trials will determine the guilty. Assemble your facts and present a truth to me. You may not understand your truths. Bring them to a trial and we will reveal the guilty together and attain clarity. We can start the trials whenever you are ready. There will be a climax of your investigation, but you determine when that climax will be.
Truth waits for you. in the
Are you ready to
shadows.
investigate this island? We'll try to hide the truth
When
from you.
love dies, all that remains are the facts.
The journey into truth and justice begins.
A jewel across the sun. Drenched streets between the investigator and the truth. Paradise Island is yours. Henry Division escapes from Desolation Cell. Grand Marshal Akiko 14 was guarding him. Council are murdered. Henry is found outside the council building by Akiko. Akiko informs Witness that Henry has been found and that the First Seal guards are murdered. Akiko confirms to Witness that the Holy Seals are closed. She cannot secure the penthouse. Judge assumes the authority over the island and locks Paradise gates. Syndicate meeting is held in courtroom. Judge appoints Carmelina as acting leader. Judge decrees that the building they are bringing Lady Love Dies out of exile. A full investigation will happen before the island ends. Judge activates Starlight and waits for Lady Love Dies to make contact. We have a bunch of notes.
Key item obtained.
Well, Akiko is already a suspect. He was guarding the person that supposedly committed the crime and then happens to just be the one that finds them. I smell something fishy. Right, am I allowed my gun then now? Also, tab to get our notes. No, let's put... There we go. Potential leads. What is the second Holy Seal? The answer should be somewhere within the council building. Need to find out what the third Holy Seal is. I need to examine the 2 murdered guards. The 4th Holy Seal is a mystery. Questions about suspicions. Yuri Knight, Lydia and Stabra. Witness to the end. Grand Marshal Akiko. Carmelina. Dr. Doom Jazz! Henry Division. And KHX is missing. Where is he? The crime to end all crimes. Missing unsorted evidence. Missing Grace Bloodlines murdered. Balthazar Tears moved to next island. Madam Complex. Jahim Fortune. Nicolina Rose. Citizens. Okay. Born Heyday, Romany AD 991 under the sign of New Night. Grand Marshal of the Syndicates. Born to Romeo and Natasha Silence in the 4th island sequence under the sign of the Blood Dancer. Crimson Acid. We're dropping some acid, are we? Born in the hospital of our martyred goat, England, AD 1002. Under the sign of Endless Moon, Syndicate's idol turned secrets broker. Born in Cannon Fortress, Scotland in AD 1988. 1988? 988, sorry. Under the sign of the Cosmic Deceit, the Syndicate's doctor. We've already spoken to Daybreak. Oh, this is Sam Daybreak. This is the husband, then, is it? Born in the shadow of the dragon in Turkey, AD 999, under the sign of Shadow Zero. Barmaster, the bar knife through the heart. The witness to the end. Born in the Chaos Palace in northern Iran, AD 19... No, I keep saying 19. 981. Under the sign of the Destroyed Eden. Yuri Knight in the Marble Chambers on Island Sequence 15. Secretary to the Architect, Carmelina, and Ferrywoman's Handler. Man's prehistory. The gods come to Earth, gift man technology, and the world became embroiled in a millennia-long war. The gods are betrayed by their enslaved armies and are killed, imprisoned, or driven from the Earth. The Syndicate is formed by worshippers of the gods. The imprisoned god, Silent Goat, learns of the Syndicate and physically... psychically gives them his power. The Syndicate uses his power to create Paradise Island sequences and reality-folding drive to fuel them. Seduced by the god Damned Harmony, she's exiled. Current sequence. 964 years ago, Paradise Island Sequence 4 was born. 10 years ago, demonic corruption incident, Henry Division illegally communicates with the gods and is possessed by a demon of unknown origin. Henry murders his mother, and during his arrest, he also kills the Syndicate's exorcist Grace Bloodlines. Oh, that was actually here, wasn't it? Responsible for conducting and overseeing the exorcising of demons that possess island inhabitants. Demonic corruption taints the island. Paradise Island 24 is condemned. Preparations are made for the birth of Paradise Island. Sequence 25. Nickname Perfect 25. Okay, so he brought about the end of this island, which would make Carlina potentially a suspect. Motive would be if he was brought about the end of this island, a new one had to be built, and she was the builder, the architect. You are here. Oh, and I guess we collect the soundtracks, possibly. Oh, wow, it got dark quick. Can I have my gun, please? My old gun. Can I have it? I guess I need to talk to the judge again. It got dark awfully quick.
Are you our savior as well? Is paradise worth saving?
Are you ready to start the trial that will determine the fate of the Syndicate? Have you found facts and crafted the truth? No.
The door to truth will open.
No, I'm not ready. While so salivating for trial, come back when you are ready. I presume we get the gun to execute whoever was responsible then. AR mode. Okay. Ah, okay. Judge is 30 meters, 250, 300, 93. Syndicate Tower. Ah, yeah, so that's the tower we have to go to. Or is it? I thought they were in their penthouse on the tower. Okay, well, let's talk to the weird demon thing again. That's got his dimensionals covered by an emoji.
A moment of your time!
What now?
I hate demons.
I'm going to be seeing a lot of you. What now?
I understand you've got a lot on your plate. A mass murder on an island full of weirdos and all that. I feel for you. I really do.
Skip to the end.
You know the blood crystals, that currency you guys are so precious about? I took the liberty of acquiring some while everyone was leaving.
You mean stole?
That's illegal.
Sounds like you stole a lot of people's money.
Not people, rich people. Screw 'em, soulless bastards. Anyway, you'll need some currency to make it through this. Grease the wheels and all that. Point is, I've scattered the blood crystals around the island for you to find. A little game, a bit of fun, a little fun game. You need currency, right? Bribe a secret out of someone here, a bottle of whiskey there, you know.
Got it.
You and I have different definitions of fun.
Potatoes, tomatoes.
That's not right.
Catch you later.
Right. Are we going anywhere in particular? I guess we just head down? Oh, we have to, like... Yes, these are save points. Save a record of your existence. Free and easy. Yeah, sure. We have one blood crystal.
Game saved.
Right. Did look like there's something beeps there. Can we just, like, throw... Yep, no fall damage. Okay, right, okay. We're already off the map. Well, I guess not off the map. We just... Oh.
Key item
Red
obtained.
crest found in Syndicate HQ. It looks like it will fit into something. Okay. I found a random thing.
Blood crystal obtained.
Don't we have two, though, now? Yeah, we do. Montserrat... Yeah, he was the leader. Drinks cost blood crystals. Should I use the machine? The blood crystals are a currency. The red orb thing, it said it fit in something, so it's going to be a key of some sort. Right. What was it? Control was our AR thing. 25 meters that way. So I'm guessing that dude just there is the one that's 25 meters away. Right. Oh, I see a little... tower that broadcasts music to the speakers on the island. There's a tape in here.
Music obtained.
New music file added. I told you that there was going to be different music we could collect. Elevator goes up to where? Oh, hang on a second. I see that up there. I guess I could go up to the top and then fall to get that. That's probably a thing I do. The goddess Blood Dancer. She gifted technology to many races and is an astral engineer without equal. She has no interest in ethics, and her experiments have caused genocides across planets. Right. This thing is batshit weird already. I have no idea what to expect from this game. Leader Montserrat. May the silent goat always walk with you. The last time I saw Montserrat was when I was exiled 3 million days ago. Oh, flashback? Diddly-doo, diddly-doo, diddly-doo. The crime you've committed is severe. Your actions could have ended the Syndicate. You let yourself be deceived by damned Harmony. The god used you to enact the plot against us, threatening our holy mission and endangering the rest of the holy cosmic pantheon. I cannot believe you, of all people, let this happen. It breaks my heart. You served us so well and for so long. Do you have anything to say? She was a victim, wasn't she? Those deceived by gods are victims, not criminals. Victims? I did not willingly embrace damned harmony. Gods deceive you by manipulating your psyche. They can only do that if they find a weakness. You should have no weakness. You are the head of Paradise Psycho Unit. You are supposed to protect us against these dangers. You failed us. Your sentence is exile. You will be sent to the idle lands for the rest of your eternal life. The Paradise Psycho Unit will be disbanded. Goodbye, Lady Love Dies. We will never meet again. Well, that's true. So this is just a guard, I guess?
Halt! What do you want, freak?
Let me in. I see, to see Carmelina. Is she expecting you?
Like this.
I hope so. She should know the investigator is on the island. Grand Marshal Akiko 14 already has the suspect in custody. The crime is
I don't
solved.
like this.
Let's not do this. Just take me to see Carmelina.
Whatever, freak. She waits in the throne room.
Architect Carmelina Silence.
The architect.
Love dies. The investigator is here.
Architect Carmelina.
Carmelina Silence.
Architect of Island Sequences, born to Romeo and Natasha Silence. Her parents were skilled island architects and taught her how to weave psychic will into structure. Carmelina has since become a genius architect, will soon achieve the perfect island. Romeo Silence was seduced by the god Cosmic Deceit and committed treason against the Syndicate. As part of his punishment, no member of the Silence family would ever be allowed on the council. Okay, there's more motive. Her mother was killed fighting to protect the council during the demonic invasion on the 9th island sequence.
Investigation freak.
Exile wasn't permanent for the investigation freak or her little computer. If the Syndicate needs me, I answer.
I beg your pardon?
This is the worst crime in our history. Leader Montserrat and the entire council have been taken from us. Losing Montserrat to an act of savagery is a loss all of us in the Syndicate will struggle to overcome. Yes, you get a promotion out of it. It worked out okay for you. You got the throne.
I am the leader.
A temporary measure ordered by your new master. A new council will be assembled on the next island.
That's weird.
Why did the judge choose you to assume the role
We
of
have
leader?
achieved perfection.
Temporary leader. Don't forget
Craft
that.
is its own reward.
The law still stands. I am a servant, not a leader. The sins of my father still bind me.
I don't like this.
That's what I don't get. Your father's punishment still stands. You shouldn't be on
We
the
have
throne.
achieved perfection.
You're out of the loop. The next island will be perfect, and I am the architect. I will see us to the new island, then step aside. Any guarantee of that? Law is law. The leader cannot overturn it without an unanimous council backing. The marshals work for the council, not the leader. They will ensure the law is carried
Craft
out.
is its own reward.
I am an artist, a craftswoman. I have no desire to manage and administrate. These concrete halls are vessels for bureaucracy, not art.
Do your job.
I hope you can... also, the puppy is angry. I hope you can close this incident quickly. The island wants to die. Perfect 25 is coming. The murderer is in custody. Alleged.
When love dies,
Alleged
all that
murderer.
remains, do your job.
Do not ignore the evidence to find a truth that it isn't there. I'm here to hunt here to hunt the truths that haunt this island, no matter which truth you may cling to.
Believe what you want. Can I help you with anything?
Investigator, can I help anything? Oh, we can just hang out with her if we wanted. Suspicions, your alibi, KX is missing. In knowledge of last night, Architect, what do you know about the crime last night? Only what we were told by Grand Marshal in the crisis meeting.
How dare you?
Henry broke free and murdered the council.
That's weird.
Why would a citizen have enough motive and the ability to kill the council, breaching all the holy seals?
What?
That's not for me to question. I'm surprised there's any question at all.
Sure.
So you believe he did it?
Do your job.
Of course, and so should you. You're a disgrace. Finish this quickly, and maybe the next council will look favorably on you.
Crime cannot hide.
Can you think of anyone that would want to strike against the
How
council?
dare you?
Asking such a thing is dreadful, investigator. The prime suspect is behind bars and needs to be
This is
executed.
nonsense.
All of us are loyal members of the syndicate. I can't think of anyone that would commit a crime like this. No suspicions?
That's strange.
You have no reason to suspect anyone in the syndicate at all?
We have achieved perfection.
Why would I? Perfect 25 is coming and we're on the verge of a new
We
era.
have achieved perfection.
The future was bright for the syndicate before last night happened. What's your
Where?
alibi? Where were you last night?
Craft is its own reward.
Visiting witness. His role is to oversee the island, end of an island. The last moments are best enjoyed with an old friend. Do you often visit witness? Not in the recent times. Our paths diverged. Last night?
That's strange.
Then why last night? For so long he has been integral to my art. Every island has failed and he has borne witness to the end of each one. This may be the last time an island ends. If Island 25 is perfect, there will be no more endings to
We
watch.
have achieved perfection.
I wanted to say goodbye to old art.
Ah,
What time did you arrive? About 9 p.m. The logs on his apartment should be able to confirm that.
sure.
I'll make sure to check that.
Investigator.
I'll send you a question as well. I left when Judge summoned us for a crisis meeting, sometime after midnight. Case files work has not been carried out in 3 million days. Please review the following information. All obtained evidence is stored in Starlight. Case files are opened automatically as you find evidence. Starlight will link each piece of evidence to the relevant suspect in each case file. Starlight will also update evidence as new facts are discovered. Starlight is limited to tracking and categorization. The investigator must use their intuition and reasoning to define the truths. Since this is the first piece of evidence you've acquired, Starlight will now display how the evidence is categorized. This is the only time this flow will be displayed. If you wish to see the flow every time you acquire evidence, please enable the evidence flow in the options menu. So, it's just highlighting her alibi. We didn't get the chance to ask about motive, did we? Verify. So I'm going to go and see witness anyway. Anything else? KHX? What do you know about KHX's disappearance? It's a mystery. I do hope nothing bad has happened to him. We always enjoyed talking. When did you last see him? A couple of weeks ago. My schedule became hectic as we closed down the island. I believe that's everything then. No, we're not going to hang out. I don't like her. May the silent go walk with you. And may you reach the moon. Okay, right. Judge is up there, as is Sam. So each of these guys is guards. Okay, I don't trust the Grand Marshal, was it? I kind of want to talk to them. Oh, though we do want to go and see the crime scene, don't we? Over in that direction somewhere. Oh, we already looked at that, didn't we? What the hell are you? Enchanted Blue, a scholar of a different galactic races and a connoisseur of fine food and wine. She remains imprisoned in the real world, in the hidden pyramids deep within the caverns of the Sahara. Okay. This is just very, very weird, isn't it? Looks like I need to collect more crests to complete this. Oh, crests, are they the red sphere things? These ones.
Key item obtained.
How many? Oh, okay, each one of these, it looks like I need to collect more. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6, 7. Is that one as well? Okay, so, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe. 5, 6, 7, 8. Possibly. There might be one over here as well, but I just can't make it out. Oh, no, continue. $140 meters that way. Well, I guess we came over here. We're going to go and see, what was it, Dr. Doom Jazz? It was less of an elevator and more just a Doom Jazz's yacht. 24th island sequence, breathing life back into paradise. This is a very odd game. No denying it. I don't know if it's good odd or bad odd yet. Can I not use the jet ski? I can use the jet ski. Oh, wow. Okay, well. Unless there's something over there. We'll maybe use the jet ski later. I guess we're over here. We could... Oh, I'm almost going off the pier. It's just Danganronpa with a different story. Possibly, yeah.
Dr. Doom.
Lady Love dies.
As gorgeous as you were 3 million days ago.
Dr. Doom.
The Syndicate's head doctor. Born in Cannon Fortress, Scotland, AD 988, under the sign of Cosmic Deceit. Growing up during the military campaign, Doomjazz longed to become a doctor to tend to the wounded. He snuck into Haunted Ziggurat Medical School and studied in the library after hours. He became their top student and battlefield medic. He was captured during the Great Betrayal, losing his arms in a torture chamber before being rescued by Ai's Kawami. The two fled to join the Syndicate.
Fabulous.
I'm just reading the stickers on his arms. Child labor... Child labor something? I can't make it out. It's two in... No. What's that? Jest? Pewis? No idea. Okay. Also, a tiny little sticking plaster on his arm. Right. And Starlight, the perfect pair. I missed your charm. I've missed your, missed the Doomjazz charm offensive.
I've missed you, Love Dies.
I've missed you, Love Dice sass. Let's be flirty. Go on. How have you been? Still the same old Doomjazz?
I'm a professional.
It's been just swell down here. I assume you got the memo about last night.
Got it.
Something like that.
How?
I presume you're here on business and not for something nicer.
Ooh,
Correct.
The investigator is here.
I've got a job to do down
The
here.
island is about to end.
How unfortunate.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You're in high spirits considering our leader and council have been murdered.
Investigator.
Well, all deal with grief in different ways. Do not be mistaken. I'm well aware that this is a catastrophe. I'm just not one for outwardly displaying misery. That's what your take on the syndicate on this island.
Hypothetically?
Keep myself to myself. I'm not interested in the schemes. It's exhausting. Drama and politics are drugs. It's best not to get hooked. That's a medical opinion.
Test me.
That tells me all I need to know about the state of this place. Anything else I can help you with? Sure. Well, we don't need to ask about her alibi because until we break it by going to see the witness. Witness me. Go on then. Suspicions.
Who?
Can you think of anyone that has got motive? That's a biggie. Such a terrible crime. I'm afraid I don't know anything about it. Everyone is as innocent or as guilty as each other. You think Henry did this, Doc?
Fabulous.
You read my report? Not yet. Go and see Akiko and the prisoner. I left my report with her for you. That didn't answer my question. It's all I can tell you. I don't speculate on suspicions and hunches. I'm looking for facts. Can you make an exception for me? You only speak to me when you want something. Love dies. It hurts. It's my job. Just doing my job. There's a mass murder that needs solving. I'm not going to speculate. You can bring anything you want to me for my fact-based opinion, though.
Lady Love dies.
What do you think about it? Too easy.
The facts and the truth.
It's a nice story. People like to believe the easiest answer that fits the world view. We kidnap citizens and force them to pray to genocidal gods. Of course the Syndicate would believe one of the vile working class would do this.
I have a bad feeling about this.
There's something else at work here. Well, at least you have a working theory. Time of the murder. Where were you at the time of the murder?
What?
I was in my clinic until I was called to examine Henry. He was found outside the council building, blood everywhere. I checked him over. Kiko has my report for you. Go and see her if you haven't already. Syndicate building's logs should confirm my alibi. I'll check them. Does he have a motive? What's your motive?
This is bad.
I haven't got a motive, Love Dies. Everyone has a motive.
Test me.
They just haven't got thought hard enough.
Range?
Don't most investigators quote philosophy at this point in the conversation?
Don't test me.
Quoting is a crutch for the weak. Learn to have your own thoughts.
How?
What if your thoughts aren't as good as a philosopher's? Why do I keep slipping into Irish? I can't do Scots, I guess. Good doesn't matter. What matters is that they're yours.
Wonderful!
Oh, I've missed, though, these chats. Love dies. Yeah, I keep going Irish. I can't do Scots. KHX is missing. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? I heard he was missing. Keeps himself to himself, so I don't see him a lot. You've been up to his place on the cliffs. Okay, we have a place to visit then. I'm not going to go with alibis. Sure, we'll hang out. Got a
I've
sec,
got
Doc?
all the time in the world.
For you.
You know that.
I've missed you, Love Dies.
It's been so long since we spent time together. You still wine and whiskey woman?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Not a lot of either in the Idle Lands. Want a glass with me? Enjoy the island for a few minutes before getting back to all that murder. I've got a bottle of Freedom Leather open. I'm on duty, I'm afraid. I'm working. The offer's there if you change your mind. You're carrying the weight of the Syndicate on your shoulders. Don't let it get too
Lady
much.
Love dies.
How's it feel to be investigating again? I'm
Time to
back.
breathe life back into
Time to
paradise.
breathe back. Okay.
Ha!
Indeed it is. How has the doctor been since I last saw him?
Indeed.
Keeping entertained, you know. It's a small island, but there's always a way to have fun.
Sure.
I'm sure there is.
Ha!
Only one way to find out. Investigation?
I was born to investigate.
Do you want me to be a suspect in an out-of-hours investigation?
Fabulous.
You can come around and open my case file
I'm
anytime.
worried.
Maybe you've got some time right now? Each second I spend here allows the truth to slink further into the shadows. Paradise can't wait, huh? Feel free to swing by anytime Love dies. I'll keep that in mind. Oh,
I've got
relationship
all the time in the
increased!
world for you.
I'm enraptured by you, Love Dice. Besotted, enthralled. Where's this going? I understand the key to your heart is information. You desire the unknown. You desire to know about people.
You've got this wrong.
Maybe there's something I can help you with. We could probe. Come back later. No, let's probe. Help? You said you might be able to help
I
me.
had nothing to do with this.
Love Dies, you've charmed me. Despite the tragedy of last night, the island is infinitely more radiant now that you're here. Because it's you and I can't get you out of my head. I'll break some ethics. I've treated witness for a death scream trauma. He started complaining of being able to hear screaming on occasion.
Theoretically.
We had no idea what the cause was, but it kept happening. I eventually narrowed it down to psychic death screams. The hell? The hell is that? When someone dies, they involuntarily emit a death scream in a burst of psychic energy. Nobody can hear them, but it become attuned to them. How?
Strange.
That's still a mystery. I don't know if we'll ever know. He attributes it to the god's anger. He's all doom and gloom about us not doing enough to please the gods. He's taking it as one of the many signs of the end times. Treatment? What treatment does he take? High strength migraine relief. That's the only thing that works. What about during the citizen slaughter ritual at the end of the island? Surely that would be overwhelming. That's different. The priests conduct the ritual channel the psychic energy released by the slaughter into the energy of the gods. It's dissipated away from the island. Does anyone else suffer from them?
Theoretically.
We had a case on Island 15. A syndicate member killed themselves because they kept hearing them. But no one else on this island? Not in the way Witness does. I think demons can probably feel them. Every demon we've encountered has been attuned to psychic energy. Would this include the demonically possessed?
I'm worried.
Probably, but I can't say for sure.
Sure.
How would it affect them? I'd imagine a spike of adrenaline. Anything else about Witness?
You've got this wrong.
I've been worried about his mental health.
That's not nice.
He's become secretive and guarded. He's manifesting in standard ways, but multiple appointments with him have been interrupted by phone calls. He won't take a call with someone in the room and always steps out on his balcony. Other people have reported the same. Who? Architect Carmelina. She started noticing it several years ago. She worried that he was slipping into paranoia. Why are you suddenly telling me this? It's been playing on my mind. I've been thinking about last night and the lunatics we have on the island. Did the heavens send an angel to come and question me? Thank you, Doctor. You've been invaluable.
Wonderful.
Remember to hurry back and if you need an examination or anything. May the cosmos be a mystery, and you may reach the moon. Okay, right. I think down this end. No. It's not right. Oh, can I... What the hell? Is this part of the seals?
Ah,
The back door to Doom Jazz's clinic.
is this a fact?
It should be
or
covered
a
by the
truth?
Syndicate's HQ's logs, but the back door looks broken. That means it won't log who enters and
I have
exits.
a bad feeling about
I wonder
this.
if Doom Jazz uses this. Okay, so we're going to have to check on that.
Blood crystal obtained.
Ah. Is this a fact or a truth? Got it.
Okay, right, well... We should ask him about that.
Dr. Ninjas.
I found a door.
What?
A door? The back door to your
The
clinic.
investigator is here.
The connection to the Nightmare console that logs who enters and exits the Syndicate HQ has been broken. Is it really? I had no idea.
Sure.
Sure you didn't. We may have broken his alibi, possibly. Right. Back up the elevator. Oh,
Respawning.
I fell off. Right, okay. So, yes, we can drown, apparently. That's probably why we need to use a jet ski. Right, the witness is having headaches, and the witness is Carmelina's alibi.
Blood crystal obtained.
More crystals. More music.
Music obtained.
Anything in here? Ooh. Okay, we just turn the fountain on and off.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm glad to be back.
An oasis in this tropical heat. Oh, okay, we can only use it if we've got enough crystals.
The
Okay.
investigator is here.
I don't know what the benefit of that is, but it's probably a thing. Right. There's the murder scene. Yeah, let's go to the crime scene.
Blood crystal obtained.
Well, now we can have a foot bath as well if we wanted. Oh, I see you.
Blood crystal obtained.
Caw-caw, caw-caw.
Game saved.
Right. Right, I presume that's the crime scene. Also, lots of crows.
Relic obtained.
Memento obtained. Third island sequence. A time of sorrow. Esquiliel devolves into mad paranoia, fearing for our future and the demons he murders in so many of us. The noble Montserrat steps forward and ends his madness. Leads us to the light.
Blood crystal obtained. Relic
Nauseating
obtained.
offerings of gems obtained. Gems are offered to the gods via ingestion. Okay, well, there was blood in the guy's stomach. Is that going to be anything to do with it? Okay, well, let's check the crime scene. This is the murder weapon Henry was found with. Looks like a combat knife. Clean blade, but covered in blood. Starlight that can run the blood.
Analyzing.
Ooh, the investigator is
All
here.
the blood on here is from council members. There are 2 other blood samples here. Presumably from the dead marshals up ahead. This is where Henry was found after he escaped. If I find where he started from, I can compare the timeline to the distance. The first holy seal protecting the council building is a pair of high-ranking marshals.
Crime is repulsive.
They were killed last night by whoever breached the council building. Time to find some evidence.
Scene investigation.
I guess we examine? Killed with a blade. There are ragged gashes across the throats of each soldier. The cuts were done with a blade, but not a perfect one. Nicks or damage on the blade probably caused the messy cuts. There are symbols drawn in the blood. They are demonic glyphs from a cosmic language I don't recognize. I guess there's nothing else I can click on and do? No? Right. These are the martial guards that form the first Holy Seal. High-ranking marshals that were supposed to shield the council from attack. They were in someone's way. Okay, let's run the blood.
What the hell?
Is this right? These aren't
The
marshals.
facts and the truth are
I
not
don't know
the
who
same.
they are, but then this blood doesn't match the ones on record for the marshals assigned to guard duty.
What the hell?
What the hell is going on? They've been body swapped? Is Starlight wrong? This blood matches the blood on the knife, so either the knife was used or it's been set up to look like it was.
I don't like this.
They've both had their throats cut. The lacerations are
I
ragged.
need to investigate this.
This was probably done with a damaged blade.
Got it.
There are marks drawn in the blood.
Analyzing.
Got it.
Blood matches the blood of the dead bodies. Looks like they've been daubed with a
Got
finger.
it.
Maybe some kind of ritualistic marking.
Is this a fact or a truth?
Henry has demonic symbols burned into his skin as a result of his possession. This could indicate he was here. Right. Okay, we're totally going to do this. This is Ice Kwami's apartment. The bio in Starlight for him says he took his own life, unheard of for a council member. He was hiding something.
Scene investigation.
There are records of 2 births. Names are redacted. The births occurred a couple of years apart. The first one was 27 years ago. Okay, well, I guess that's it. What are the tampered birth records doing in the apartment of a council member that took his own life? If I didn't know any better, I'd say this is a big stinking clue about something. There's 2 of them.
Sure.
Who tampered with them? Whose children were being hidden? Okay, right, well, we can't actually go into that apartment. Right, well, we're going to check the other side then, aren't we? Right. Anything on the other side? Is that just a random camera or something? I don't know. No, nothing round this way. Are we just going to cycle back round to where we were? I guess we will. We know we can, like, die falling into the water. I mean, the fall won't kill us, but... Oh, this is no longer lit up. Okay. There you go. Right, so they were different apartments. Hey, hi, lots! Right. Ooh. Right, I guess we're going inside then now. We've already investigated the scene of the crime. Let's get the blood crystal.
Relic
Grotesque
obtained.
pyramid charms obtained. 3 holy pyramid charms. The gods, the syndicate, and the citizens. Oh, there's a save point.
Game saved.
Right. Well, we shouldn't be able to go past the next seal, should we? Oh, look, the demon's back.
You've been to space, Love Dice?
Sure.
I've always wanted to. I hear the moon's nice and quiet.
Well, strap in. Beyond that door is space.
Is that a metaphor or something?
Nah, just hardcore space. This is the second holy seal. It's a rock floating through space. You know, the cosmos.
The hell?
The second holy seal is behind that door?
Are you even listening? Yeah, one of the safeguards that the killer got through. You gotta find a solution to the puzzle on the plateau to get to the rest of the
How?
building.
How do you know about the second seal?
Space has a stench. It's full of cosmic horror and existential nightmares. I can smell it.
And the puzzle?
I came to this island through a psychic corridor in space. I got a feel for these things.
You could just solve the puzzle without any hints.
Sure, why not? Imagine you put a rock in an empty drink can. You can turn the can and feel the rock move. You can shake it and feel it. You learn how the rock moves and without seeing it. You can work out how to get it out. But you can work out how to get it out of the opening, right? It's like that, but the rock is a dumb puzzle designed to get, by someone who thinks they're more clever than they are. And the can is space.
So I can just feel my way through it?
Haha, no. You aren't attuned. You're not from space. You can't feel the rock or the can. Speaking of cans.
How am I supposed to get through the puzzle then?
Are you kidding me? You're an investigation freak, aren't you? That's what everyone says, right? Investigate!
Do you think there's anyone else on the island that knows about this seal?
Someone that knows about space. The prime suspect is that Henry guy, right? If he got through here, he might be because of the demon inside him feeling its way through.
How likely is that?
Hell, I don't know. How likely is anything? If you're asking me to place a bet on it, I'd say it's good odds the demon that came here on a psychic pathway could find their way
The
through.
investigator is here.
Like you.
Yeah, like me, but this is the key. It'd be need to be one that has the strength. I'm too weak. Henry's demon has got a host, though.
How?
How could Henry survive on a rock in space?
With great difficulty, I'd say. A demon inside him probably kept his body together, stopping his organs being sucked out of his ears.
Convenient?
How do you mean?
Well, Henry and his demon suddenly got the bright idea to murder the council without any forewarning of what the seals are. It's convenient that his demon just so happened to be able to keep Henry alive in the depths of space.
You're really hot when you're suspicious, you know that. By the way, I got a present for you. You're going to need some help if you're going to
What the
space.
A space helmet?
Figured you'd want to breathe and keep your insides in your body.
Where did you get this?
I was poking around here this morning. It was behind one of those planters. Looks like someone dumped it.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Meaning someone had to use it to go through the seal.
Why are you asking me? Get your investigation freak on. I added some heart stickers to it. Makes it yours, don't you think?
Which planter did you find it behind?
The one with the statue. Never mind that. Focus on the big picture. You're about to go to space.
Have you been in there?
Are you listening? My body's too frail. I'm too weak to leave the island.
That's it.
Aren't you worried about what happens when the island ends?
How I'll blink out of existence? If I spent all my time worrying about trivial shit like that, I'd have no time to think about
That's
us.
strange.
Us?
Yeah, maybe after you've saved this dump, you and I can take a long walk on the beach
I
before...
don't like this.
Let's talk about this another time, Shinji. And by another time, I mean not in this lifetime.
Ah, whatever.
Key item obtained.
Right. Planted behind this statue. This is where Shinji said he found the space helmet. Pink petals. These aren't any flowers. There aren't any flowers here, so where did this come from? Yuri wears a hat with pink flowers. I believe that's what in the trade is known as a clue.
Got it.
This is the maintenance hatch for the council building.
That's weird.
Looks like it's been opened. The anti-tamper seals aren't cut, and the grate has been pried open. You need a thin tool to open this. There are scrape marks along the access hole as well.
I need to investigate this.
There's something manhandled through here?
Blood crystal obtained.
Right. Is this a bad idea? Possibly. I can't crouch. No. So we can't go under. Okay. So somebody got access from the roof. Right. Sure. We're gonna go carry on. Cosmic plateau, esoteric plateau, breathing life back into the paradise. I've not seen these symbols before. There might be a clue on the island. Bird, snake, ball, scholar. Okay. That's where I came from, wasn't it? I think it basically wants us to go back to the island and get those clues before we can do this. Yeah. Okay. It's going to be combination lock. Must have made a mistake. Yeah. Need to figure out what those symbols are. Must be some clue on the island. Yeah. Okay, so it's a combination lock. We're looking for combination lock with those particular symbols.
Analyzing.
The investigator is here.
Alright. Did I not measure the time between... Okay, there was something about measuring the time between things. Second Holy Seal, right sequence. Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? Why the damaged grate in the penthouse? How was it opened? Akiko carries a sword. If it had been used, there would be been kind of a damage. Yeah, I mean, can I pick up the knife? Because damage to that would also account for the ragged cut marks. Verify Carmelina's was a witness. Yeah. I did say Akiko definitely smelt fishy. The one that was guarding the so-called prisoner was also the one that found the bodies. Okay, right. We need to find a key code, don't we? Also, what's that red glow over there? What's that red door?
Blood crystal obtained.
Fissure in an obscure galaxy inhabited by a race of psychic lizard people. Okay. Doesn't help me much.
Key item obtained.
Okay. I can't remember where we have to go back to put those things in, but we got another one. Ooh. Ladders. Unable to interface. Requires software. We need pyramids and worship. Okay.
Key item obtained.
Now we did say there was something on top of the lift entrance for that, wasn't there? And also I can see it. Yeah, that's the thing on the lift entrance. Oh, and hello. I see you there. What do you reckon we can make this jump? No. Thankfully, no fall damage. What about if we could get onto the roof of this? Maybe. Okay, we could get onto the roof of that and we could maybe jump across, couldn't we? Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can get the collectible. Because I think we said we needed 8. Well, we presume 8. There you go.
Key item obtained.
Oh, God, I'm stuck here now. I might be stuck. Oh, no, there you go. I can go that side. Oh, God, come on. Okay, see a weird statue thing down there. Oh, also, what's that?
Nightmare computer.
These nightmare computers can log activity in an area. They normally set up to see who has passed through a door or accessed a system.
Oh.
If I can use the starlight to help me gain access, then I might be able to get some evidence. Alright, Starlight, let's get to work. Right, we want a regular goat. And then a skull goat. Right. Do we have access to any of these? No, I guess not. It's just the goat. Kind of looks like that, and one of the longer horns. Maybe? Where is it? Maybe that? Yeah, I guess so. Goat. I'm going to do the rest of our goat again. Is it a goat or more of a sheep's head? It's more of a sheep's head, isn't it? And then the longhorns again.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Sure.
These are the logs of who entered and exited the Syndicate HQ last night. There's only one route to the council building, and it involves going through the Syndicate HQ. If Henry did escape and kill the council, he'd have to come through here. Let's see.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
The architect Carmelina left the HQ earlier through this gate. So did Yuri. Doomjazz didn't leave his clinic.
Analyzing.
Unless he used the back door, which was
What
broken.
the hell?
Henry hasn't been locked coming through this gate. This is the only way he'd get to the council building by himself. Is there another route he could have taken from his cell?
Game saved.
I have no idea what I'm doing. This is just a very weird game, isn't it?
Relic obtained.
Fantastic crystallized tear necklace obtained. Rare and highly prized. Sometimes people inflict misery on others in an attempt to pan for them. Okay. Anything else around here we should really dig into before? Silent Goat, the first god humanity had contact with, gifted his power to the Syndicate while he was being tortured during the Great Betrayal. His gift allowed us to create the island sequences. Well, if we're going to go with Judo Christianity Society, the goat has a different meaning, doesn't it? Sequence 2 Memento. Island 2 sequence. A dreadful time we learned of the demons in the stars and how they came for us. Island 1 Memento. Our blessed island plan was formed. Exile forms the council to lead us into the new island sequences. It's traditional to donate and let blood in prayers at a temple. I can spend one, yes. May the silent goat walk with me. Ooh! We just pissed all over it. We pissed blood.
Relic obtained.
Damned Harmony carving obtained. A carving about the god Damned Harmony. Escaped to the cosmos as his mountain fortress was besieged in Bosnia. The Alabaster Citadel was demolished around him as he finished the ritual to escape. He drifted for millennia before latching on to a comet at the outer reaches of our solar system. He drifted again, missing the formation of the Syndicate, until the comet drifted closer to Earth. He learned of the Syndicate and deceived Lady Love Dies. So this has a lot of lore. It's just all very, very weird. Moonlight Petal. Goddess that was expert in terraforming. Built a labyrinth in a dead star. During the Great Betrayal, she was killed in her endless city of Siberia. Her corpse is buried deep in the Russian catacombs and guarded by custodians. Yeah, so it's getting that one. I reckon we basically just need to fall off the roof and land there. So screw it, let's go up. Well, we might not be able to. Unless I can get on top. Oh, maybe not. I can get up here. So, in the daylight, I can actually see the Great God's Head statue thing. Ooh, hello. Plaque says, Blue Goat brings fruit. Am I supposed to offer fruit? How do I control my floor fall. I really want to get the thing that's on top of there. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to control my fall to do it. It's not like I can climb up this. Would we have lost anything if we... When was the last time we saved? Screw it. Damn it. I'm just wondering how we get to that. I mean, we don't die. We are an immortal. So it's plausible we could... How are we jumping to it? Maybe we go the other side. We picked one side. Let's try the other side. Let's try and fall down. Fall down and jump, maybe. Fall down and then do like a fast jump. Oh, shit. We just scooched off the side. I wanted to land on that or that because we could have jumped. Yeah. Okay, let's try again. Third time's a charm. Did we look at this? Blood Dancer, gifted technology. Yes, we did look at this. And we got that music as well. Oh, is there something there? Ah, the demon's here. Okay, right, fine.
It's the Paradise Killer, the investigation thriller.
What the hell?
What are you doing here, Shinji?
Just rhyming, flowing, spitting fire off the top. Can you give me some space? I'm working on something here.
Oh, I see that.
Key item
Blue
obtained.
crest. Okay. First of all, before we go around, is there anything else around here? No. Right. What do we reckon? Are we going to be able to make this leap? I just want to get down to that. Very awkward, but... Oh, so close! God damn it. Third time was not a charm. Oh no! She pitched off the edge too much. I couldn't just, like, drop. I had to go out. Okay, our best bet then it is to go this way, it seems. Oh no! Damn it, we're not going to get it, are we? Okay, I think it was through here we actually placed the thing. So how many are we at? Yeah, there's still at least 2, 4, 5. We know where 1 is. We're just never going to be able to get to it, it looks like. Birthplace of the Gods, a hellish maelstrom of frighteningly antique space. Right, okay. Have a look around the island. That's Yuri. We found petals that might relate to him, and then there's also the witness. Let's go for the witness. Splendid pamphlet obtained. A pamphlet about the celebratory gardens that are dedicated to the Gregory Complex. Syndicate member responsible for weaving broken timelines together several sequences ago. Sacrifice will be remembered. Are you here to take me away? Where? Where would you, would I want to take you? To the ritual. Are you a citizen? Am I? I was once, but I don't know. I'm lost. You're still here even after the citizen slaughter ritual preceding the end of this island. Why? Maybe the gods rejected my sacrifice. I knew the ritual it was coming. We all knew it, but it was sooner than expected. I thought we had a few more hours, so I left the house to go and find something I'd lost.
Sure.
What was that? A stone had fallen from my ring. It was something my wife gave me to celebrate our first lunar cycle together. It's got no value. She just found it on the beach, but as we held it, our troubles seemed to fade. Being close to each other is all that mattered. When we got married, I had it placed in my wedding ring. It fell out of a few days ago. So you're out looking for the stone? Yes, I needed that stone with me. Before I found it, the marshals came and took me to the ritual. I pleaded, I begged. I just needed a few more moments. I became so angry. If I couldn't find my stone, then at least let me see my family one last time. I was always told death would be peaceful, but that was a lie. How do you feel now? The anger has not dissipated, but I am still here. I'm here for a reason. I must find my stone so I can rest. Will you help me?
I need
Sure.
to investigate this.
I'll find your stone. I'm an investigator. Thank you. Look around the park between the Citizen and Syndicate apartments. I'm sure I lost it when I was sat on a bench there. Random side quest. Random side quest. Oh. Shinji's back.
That's strange.
Is this the end of the Syndicate?
Thinking out loud, Love Days. How the hell should I know? They're your people. Now piss off and investigate.
Blood crystal obtained.
Right. Oh. Ah, this is Yuri. Okay.
Yuri Knight.
Secretary to the architect.
Investigation freak.
You're the famous investigation
That's it.
freak. I don't believe we've ever met
Yuri
before.
Knight.
The Ferrywoman's handler. Born in the Marble Chambers, Island Secrets 15. Yuri is new to the Syndicate and has quickly risen through the ranks.
Pathetic.
I can't believe in our darkest hour that Judge called you on you.
The
Your role?
investigator is here.
I understand you're secretary to the architect Carmelina and Lydia's handler during her ferrywoman
You
duties.
got nothing on me.
Did you manage to deduce that? Deductions about you. I think I'm making a few other deductions about you as it happens. And what might those be? I was raised better than that.
Freak.
Don't put too much faith in how you were raised, freak. It can hold you
The
back.
investigator is here.
You broke free, did you?
Worthless.
My parents were cowards. I'm not. It's not a big mystery to
Do you
solve.
want, freak?
Let's get to business. What do you want,
Is
freak?
this a fact or a truth?
No mention of grieving for our loss.
Insufferable.
Grieving is a sign of weakness.
Insufferable.
I said, let's get to business. Stop dragging this out. Suspicions. Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? Want to drop anyone in it, Yuri? Dish the dirt on someone?
What?
What?
Who?
Who's got a motive to kill the council, Yuri?
Don't be snide with me.
The killer is in a cell waiting to be executed.
I don't like this.
Let's say he isn't the killer. He is. It's a thought experiment, Yuri. Play along. If Henry didn't kill the council, who else has
You
motive?
don't know me.
Fine, I'll play along. You should investigate
What the
Crimson.
hell?
You gave that name up pretty
Worthless.
easily. I've had suspicions for a
Why?
while.
What business is it of yours?
Something sick's wrong with her. Why did she get blessed? What would stop her wanting more power now that she's blessed? She's too
That's
smug.
strange.
That seems tenuous.
The investigation fee.
You're the investigation freak. Investigate. But what about Henry? Do you believe Henry did this?
Insufferable.
What an insufferable
Yes.
question. Of course he did it. The Grand Marshal has him in custody. No suspicions of anyone
What
else.
business is it of yours?
The island is full of schemers. You know that. Last night. Where were you last night? I was directing the ferry worm all night. From where? Here in the celebratory gardens. You often work in the gardens? My work last night didn't require a desk, and the gardens are beautiful when an island is ending. Any
Freak.
proof? No, freak. The gardens aren't covered by logs, unlike the HQ. What about your phone?
Crime cannot hide.
Give me your phone, Yuri.
What?
Got it.
I need to verify your location last night. You would have been making calls with it if you were directing
No.
Lydia. I'm under no obligation to give you my phone. I have important work to do with it. Not until I've finished.
I don't like this.
Not until I've finished my important work, you
The
don't.
investigator is here.
I have jurisdiction here. I'm the investigator judge called on. You are obliged to assist my investigation, or I will haul you in front of the judge for obstruction. If you don't give me your phone, I will also assume that you have something to hide.
Don't make me laugh.
Fine, whatever. That wasn't so hard, was it? Just do what you need to do and bring it back. I just need to use the comms tower to verify the location of any calls made from the phone. Then you can have it back after the trial. Yeah, we know about the helmet, and he has flowers. What do you know about the second Holy Seal? We don't know about the Holy Seal, the Seals, freak. That's the point. Ever worn a space helmet, Yuri? Why would I wear a space helmet? To get through the second seal. Never been through it, freak.
Crime is repulsive.
A space helmet was discovered surrounded by pink petals that look like they came from your hat. That is the most tenuous thing I have heard, freak. You're grasping at straws. Who killed the marshals? Do you know anything about the murder of the marshal guards outside the council building? I don't know anything, investigator. I wasn't there. May you see through a million eyes. Right. We're at the base of the council building with some very odd statues. Yes, very odd statues. I see a glowy thing. Boop.
Relic obtained.
Sequence 4. Communing with the gods lets the alien devils in. The rot on our islands and condemn us to failure. We must never speak to them. Some do not obey the law. Oh, okay. We're not going to drown. Okay.
Blood crystal obtained.
Fine. Get all the crystals. Anything else? I saw a faint glow. Yeah.
Blood crystal obtained.
Oh, and another glow. Oh, oh no, that's a drowny bit.
Warning.
Well, I guess we use the save point.
Game saved.
I wonder if we lose anything every time we die. But... Oh, okay. Can I land on the rock? No, I land in the water. Wow, literally just as long as it does that, you die. I want to try that again. Because it is... I think it's down there. There you go. Right. I think it was here. Or did we... Maybe it wasn't then. No, it's just this... Ah, there you go.
Oh.
Somebody's been littering. Or maybe not. This bottle has blood in it.
Analyzing.
It's traces of blood of every member of the
The
council in here.
investigator is here.
No
I'm glad to
fingerprints.
be back.
A weird and suspicious thing
Sure.
to find. Up above is the entrance to the council building where Kiko allegedly found Henry after the murder. Just as Henry was found with blood of the victims in his stomach. If he's being framed, this is a good way of getting it into him. Did someone do the murder and then take the blood from each victim, bottle it, and then force Henry to imbibe it? Right, we found a key clue. Now we just need to find a Kiko and check his sword. Her sword. I see a shiny. Let's go off the edge there. Damn it.
Blood
Right.
crystal obtained.
Just keep collecting all these crystals. They're bound to come in useful at some point. Oh, I guess we used them to, like, for that blood sacrifice thing, didn't we? So they were useful for that. Oh, I see a shiny. Multiple shinies.
Relic
Absurd
obtained.
message stones obtained. Stones painted by children before they go to the slaughter ritual. They make wishes for their next life. Citizens don't have a next life. This is weird and vaguely disturbing. Just casually talking about... Oh, am I going off the edge of the map? Love dies. We have the suspect in custody. You're not necessary. I suspect a suspect which escaped on your watch and possibly murdered the entire council. Neno Roxita? Maybe this disgraced Grand Marshal can work with the disgraced investigator. Investigator Tachinabi Dingara? We have a suspect that was found with the murder weapon. He has motive and history. He was found with the council's blood in his stomach. We're not making a super collider here, Nina Recita. Henry broke free, tore through the prison bridge, breached the holy seals, and murdered the council. Case closed, investigator. Hope that this is as simple as it appears. The suspect is back under inhibitor sedation. Inhibitor sedation? The Miputa inhibitors are injected into him to keep him sedated. Go ask Doomjazz if you want to know more. I'm guarding the suspect at the desolation cell on the rock if you need to speak to me again. The control panel to raise the bridge has been updated to accept your blood vial. Only I have the access to the prison, but Judge ordered me to authorize you. The bridge across the prison is on the south beach. Then, goodbye, Nana Risita. Okay, right, well. The day-night cycle here is very quick as well. Okay, we're not doing that. Oh. These bars to the prison bridge have been destroyed.
Sure.
I presume this is how Henry got out. The desolation cell is connected to the mainland by this bridge. Some residual Residue. I'll run it through Starlight. Thermite, barium nitrate, sulfur, polybutanite. No traces of unknown chemicals.
Nanny, the hell?
Says this is thermite. It doesn't seem to be a demonic in
Got
nature.
it.
Someone may have melted through these bars. Door leads to the barracks, a secure tunnel to the desolation cell where Henry is incarcerated. It's coded to Akiko's blood vial. Yeah, okay. What do you want,
The
freak?
investigator is
What's
here.
your deal? Security. After last night, I'm here to man the bridge controls.
That's weird.
Why? He's the only controls the Grand Marshal is guarding, the killer. If he escapes again, which he won't, I'm here to raise the bridge. Good. Just in time. Glad Paradise is safe now. Sass! Right. We're not going to use the computer. So I'm guessing it goes over to the prison there, possibly. Right, is there anything behind this rock? Oh, we are on top. Kind of. Oh, but there is that there. Right, okay. Let's get to that. Dazzling obelisk charm obtained. So many random collectibles in this. Right.
Blood crystal obtained.
Also, it does sound like there's more music up here, which we haven't nabbed yet. Oh, more crystals.
Obtained.
Oh, is that the music playing? I guess it is, yeah. More music.
Music obtained.
I think I might have opened up a shortcut. These are humming. Right. Right, save. I don't know about you, but I'm still pretty damn confused. And you guys, any idea what we're actually doing? I'm still suspecting the Grand Marshal, or whatever his name was.
Relic obtained.
Descriptive river power station schedule. Work schedule of the river power station. This station helps distribute power or distribute energy from the reality folding drive. I guess we already flicked that switch, maybe. I'm hearing crackling of a... Right, there's definitely a crystal around here. Ah, is it that thing there? There you go. Thought I could hear
Crystal obtained.
the sound of crackling. Oh. Okay, well, I can jump further than I expect normally. Oh, I see a Shinji.
Blood crystal obtained. Blood crystal obtained.
I like Carmelina's dog. It's about the only thing I do like about that shithole
I have a bad
island.
feeling about this.
You're breaking my heart.
Don't get the wrong impression. You're near the top of the good part of the list.
You've made my day, Shinji.
Don't patronize me, love dies.
I guess I can't get that.
Blood crystal obtained.
How am I getting that one there? It's a little awkward to get to. If you suspect demonic corruption, report it. Definitely hearing a crystal round here.
Relic obtained.
Anyone prays for good blood, strong blood, red blood. The charm is said to strengthen your blood. Can we actually, like, equip things? Key items. Blood vial. Starlight. Blue crest. These are just random collectibles. They're not going to do anything. Higher still. The way of the blood bar. Okay.
Everywhere you go, there's a hum. The whole island hums with something.
Is it red? No, maybe I think it's secrets. They take on a life of their own. They become tangible. Secrets cause dread. Maybe.
Relic obtained.
No reality whiskey obtained. Maybe the corn rind bar is smooth with a taste of brown sugar. Best enjoyed on a rooftop. So do we think she was corrupted by a demon in a bar?
Blood crystal obtained.
He got it liquored up, and that's how. I'm just wondering how I get that particular crystal. Nope. Well, thank God there's no fall damage. Paradise Island 249th annual worship date and Crimson Acid competition. What's the big glowy ball? Monument to the Moon! The sphere of death that is split in two by a great chasm can feel grim silence from the deserted city on the dark side. Oh, we're getting a phone call.
Game saved.
Right. Can we get in there? Do we want to get in there? No. Let's see. Oh, hello. Incoming call from who? Hello? I was hoping you would have come to see me by now, lady. Hello, Crimson. You remember my voice, but you don't come and visit. We are very lost. I wanted to, but I have no idea where you are on this island. Come and find me in the sewers under the apartments. We have a nice little setup there. What are you doing in the sewers? You've been gone for 10 islands. Things have changed. I'm trading secrets for money, and I've got things to tell you for a price. I got something for Starlight as well. A nice upgrade that will shine a light on some truths. You're going to need some firmware upgrades to break into all the nightmare computers. I've got one to sell you. Then I'll take a trip to the sewers. If you're having trouble finding me, use Starlight's AR mode. Starlight's functionality is supposed to be secret. Get with the program, lady. I've just set myself to findable. I'll show up on AR mode now. I'll be waiting. Bring crystals. I'm not running a charity. How many, though? We've got 20. Yeah, we're very close. Ah, there you are. Also, there is the sound of a crystal around here.
Crimson acid.
Good to see you again, lady. It's been too long.
Crimson acid.
As a teenager, Crimson left home to fight for Endless Moon in France. She excelled at guerrilla operations and became known as the glamour of the battlefield due to her stunning beauty and presence. With a great betrayal happened, she fled to join the Syndicate. Hello, Starlight. We're in a dark time. Someone has played a hell of a hand against the Syndicate. It's bad enough to bring the exile
Sorry.
back. Forgive me for being blunt, Crimson,
Don't be
but...
coy.
The head! Things change. Well, you were gone. I got blessed by the gods. Compliment. New look suits you. It's added a certain je ne sais quoi to my ensemble.
That's strange.
What's the A to B to C with the sewer pad? Quiet place to get away from everyone. After I became blessed, Montserrat convinced me to be the Syndicate's idol.
Add up.
Someone for the citizens to look up to. If you pray hard enough and serve the gods as best you can, yada yada yada. That kind of thing. It's good to have a place to hide away and run my sideline. Everyone needs their own space. Glamour of the let's go secrets. How's the market in secrets?
Business is booming.
On an island full of snakes where everyone's got something to lose, something to gain.
Good.
Business is
I
booming.
have my way.
Look, before we get into secrets, I can tell you. We need to talk about your investigation. Judge brought you back from exile. You have their authority. You can find any truth. Lady, you're in some deep trouble. Not everyone wants you to punish the guilty. They're going to want you to remove certain players and redefine the shape of the Syndicate for their own ends. Be careful with the power you've got, lady.
Thank you.
So you want to buy a secret? Let's go with the upgrades immediately. How can I help, lady? Got any upgrades for
Thank
Starlight? You've come to the right place. I guess you're breaking into those nightmare computers looking for evidence, right? I've got an upgrade which will give Starlight the ability to read more of the symbols. Get you into more systems and more
Good
evidence. You can do it for 10 blood crystals. Best offer. Sure.
I'm glad to be back.
I'll take it. Visions of the
Thank
Cosmos. Nice doing business with you, lady. You'll need to install this manually, lady. Take a look in your inventory. If you need more upgrades, you'll have to look elsewhere. That's the only one I have. You should try buying a drink if you haven't. Heat on the street is that Dead Nebula knows where one is. I also heard one of the power station employees found something they shouldn't have.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
How can I help?
Key item obtained.
Suspicions? What secrets do you have? Anyone got a motive for last night? Lady, I've got lots of secrets to sell. I can give you a lot of different people's motives. I just don't have an opinion about who did it. Who's got motive then?
Secrets breed mysteries.
These all come at a price. I'm not handing out candy. Secrets take a lot of work to acquire. I've got something on Grand Marshal, the Architect, the Doctor, and Happy Couple, and Witness.
Business is business.
Take your pick, but come with your wallet. You're going to make a tidy profit. You got a point. Mass murder opens the market for people looking to buy
We're
secrets.
in a dark time.
That's an accusation? Not yet. I still got investigating to do. I'm going to be straight up with you, lady. This island is full of snakes, and I want you to hear this one from me. I hate what the Syndicate has done to me. I'm an idol they trot out to rally the citizens. I gloss over the misery with a pretty smile. I haven't got anything against idols, but this isn't for me. Montserrat devolved into paranoia. Sorry to speak ill of the dead. He was tightening his grip on us all. One of the first things I go on the next island is my little emporium. Dictators can't have someone peddling secrets, can they? Is that enough to drive you to kill an entire council? No. I didn't do it, but someone did, and they're going to want to shift the blame. That's why I'm being straight with you. You think Henry did
I
it?
have my ways.
Do you? I'm
That's
asking you.
Strange.
I don't have enough details. How did he escape? How did he breach the seals? The answer to every question seems to be a hand wave, and he's possessed by a demon.
You.
Convenient answers are dangerous. Lydia and Sam's motive. That's Akiko's motive. Yeah, because I mean, certainly means, but I don't know about motive yet. Why would Akiko kill the council?
Nice doing business with you.
Secrets aren't free. So, yeah, that we can pay for that. Deal. Good crystals. Minimal imperfections. Akiko is a soldier through and through. She's also their leader. They're the only family she's ever wanted. The Marshals aren't syndicate, though. They're citizens, a security measure by Montserrat. They don't have our immortality. They don't get moved between islands. That makes them expendable, too. Precisely. Akiko has endured a millennia of sadness watching her troops die and get left behind. She wants them in the syndicate. Get them gene therapied up and create a battalion of immortal soldiers. End her heartache. She has motioned the syndicate to try and get her marshals inducted. Been refused every time. She's hurting and she's angry.
What the hell?
What does she get from murdering the council? She wouldn't be promoted to a position where she can change the rules and keep her marshals alive between islands. She used the murder to scare the new council. The Untouchables became touched by the hand of death.
Boy.
She can argue for increased militarization on the next island, scapegoat it on a citizen and panic the next council into creating martial law with troops inducted into the syndicate.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Use loyal troops rather than expendable troops? Precisely. Montserrat was always scared of immortal soldiers having dangerous thoughts and leading a coup. If Akiko did this, she proves that the threat isn't from the Marshals.
Sure.
Got any proof? Sure do. I pulled this from the Moon database. You never know when something like this will come in useful. Thanks. Lady, here's more. I haven't got proof, so I'm not charging you for this, for what I'm about to say. Akiko falls in love with her troops. That's why she hurts so much. She has had a string of relationships throughout the island.
Strange.
Is there someone special on this island? Captain Voth is the highest-ranking marshal under Akiko. The highest-ranking marshals are chosen to guard the council during the birth of a new island.
That's weird.
So he was murdered last night?
Weird.
Looks that way. So if her lovers are dying when the island dies, her motive is to kill the council to push her agenda through, get the marshals into the syndicate and make them immortal. It's a pretty big bet to make. I agree. Something doesn't add up. I'm not convinced both died last night.
Secrets breed mystery.
Don't tease, lady. That sounds like a secret. Don't secrets have costs?
Honey.
I'll refund you for your earlier transaction.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
Taking my first steps into the secret trading industry. Pleasure doing your business.
The investigator
The dead
is
marshals
here.
outside the council building aren't marshals. The bloods don't match.
What?
So where are the real marshals?
I
Working
have
on
my
it.
ways.
If you want to enter the Viper's Nest, you could try the barracks. If I was a marshal looking to lay low, I'd be in there. They don't let anyone in. I'll see if I can find
Crystal obtained.
Carmelina. What would Carmelina want to kill the council?
Business is business. Good
Only
work.
one. A pleasure doing business. Carmelina isn't allowed on the council. The Silence family has been barred from ever being on the council. You remember her father's crime, right? Romeo's fall
The
from grace.
investigator is here.
He was deceived by cosmic deceit. Bingo. Cosmic deceit deceived him with promises of power. Standard stuff. Cosmic deceit wanted Romeo to sacrifice crying grudge in a ritual. These are always like highlighted, but they're not clickable. That would give Cosmic Deceit enough power to
Who
resurrect.
knows?
Resurrecting the gods is our mission. But not at the expense of deceptions and sacrificing other
Thank
gods. Romeo was stopped before he could go through with it. His punishment was execution, the rest of his family being barred from a council seat for eternity.
Got it.
Let's say she killed the council. You mean how she's on the throne right now? Could she have been sure she would have been on the new council? That the law would have been overturned? It's a gamble. She's the architect of Perfect 25. The transition to the new island goes sideways. She's a good candidate to handle it. That's not a sure thing, though. Who knows what other options Judge considered? Impossible to know how they'd interpret the law. This was her goal. I bet she was planning on bargaining with the new council on the new island, get them to overturn the ruling after delivering Perfect 25. Has Carmelina protested the ruling in the past? She's submitted motions to have the ruling overturned and to get on the council. All have been denied, though. Can I see
have
those
my
motions?
ways.
Of course, I pulled them from the Moon database. I give you a little extra for free. I don't know if this helps with anything, though. About 25 years ago, Carmelina went into isolation for a year. No one saw her. Any idea why?
Secrets are dangerous.
She said it was for work. She had a new project and didn't want to be disturbed. Nothing ever came of it, though. We were never shown the fruits of her labor.
Ah,
Why do you think this matters? You know when you get a bad feeling it festers? Maybe I just needed to say it out loud. Maybe it's means something. I'll see what I find. We can always come back here for secrets. May your journeys be endless. And may you reach the moon. Right. I really want to find Akiko. I want to check the sword, don't I? Also, I need to go to the... what was it? The communications tower? And there's supposed to be a bench between the citizen apartments and the council apartments. Which we might be able to find that stone.
Relic obtained.
ha.
Right. I mean, can we get into the barracks? Oh, it's her blood vial. Okay, so we're going to need that off of Kiko. So these are the citizen council, citizen apartments. Oh, there we go. More tapes. Lady Blue. Remember how her lipstick looked on the TV and his lipstick? Divine. I love those two. Late nights were better back then. Right, there was like a boom coming from like the sewers, though I guess it could have been that. Yeah.
Game saved.
Right. These are syndicate buildings. I hear you. I hear you.
Relic obtained.
Aromatic mushroom obtained. Mushrooms grow all over the island and are prized for a variety of flavors. Go on then, Shinji.
I feel like I could talk to you all day, love guys.
What's on your mind?
Everything, nothing. You know how it feels. Feeling quite relaxed.
Sure.
You're the only one on this island, that is.
That's why you're in this situation. Too many people that take things too seriously. They don't think about others, just their own advancements. That isn't how a perfect society runs.
Do you come from a perfect society?
You don't get this attitude and charming personality unless you come from a place where everyone in government is looking to scapegoat you for their own cruelty and fuck-ups.
Sure.
You personally?
Of course not me personally. The lower classes. No time to chat.
What
Things
the
to do.
But I thought you said... Yeah, Shinji is definitely going to be fucking people over. Missing Cosmos. Oh no, we do have Cosmos. We just haven't installed it yet. Inventory. Upgrades.
Install complete. Nightmare computer.
Right. Goat. Goat. Moon. Little star over here. Moon.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Ooh, the investigator is
These
here.
are the logs of those who entered and exited the building last night. Let's see.
Analyzing.
Witness enters. Carmelina arrives and witness buzzes her in. The God Justice Marshal arrive and secure the building. Witness and Carmelina exit. Witness returns. These logs are sealed by the Nightmare computer and they can't be tampered with. Witness and Carmelina have alibis. Okay, right. So we did say we wanted to go and see Witness at some point, but I kind of want to do a Kiko first. Apparently I can get that. Okay.
Blood crystal obtained.
Oh, I'm hearing a phone. There you go.
Game saved.
Right. Anything else in here? Yes.
Relic obtained.
Fascinating grasshopper obtained. So many weird and wonderful trinkets.
Relic obtained.
Questionable donations. Right, aren't all donations questionable? Here we go. We could get some lore, I guess. Yeah, go on then. May the silent goat walk with you.
Relic obtained.
Silent goat carving obtained. Carving about the finest god. Silent goat was the first god evolved man had contact with. Sometimes known as the first. For this reason. Captured outside the city of Mahoda, ending in India. Tortured in the crystal caves, became aware of the syndicate and gifted them his power, killing himself.
Blood crystal obtained.
Glistening stone, a small but bright stone, looking at it makes the world around you fade away, and you can hear distant memories imprinted on the stone by the wearer. This one is full of happiness. This is the stone that the guy wanted. Right, okay. We just need to go and find him again now. So, he was in the gardens, wasn't he? Which are over this direction. Here you go. Case complete! Have you found my stone? I think I have. Really? Can I see? Oh yes, that's it. I can't describe how this makes me feel. It's like we're together again. Please, you keep it. I can feel myself fading out of this world. I can't take the stone with me. When you hold it, I hope you can find happiness that it gave me.
Yo, couldn't help spying on you.
What do you want?
Like that stone the spirit gave you?
Sure. It has wonderful depth to it.
Oh, hoping it was going to be no.
Why?
Want to sell it?
Why do you want it?
Gems that are tied to the suffering of others are the ones, one of my collections.
One of?
Oh yeah, I also collect antiques from a planet populated by slug scholars. Also, we've got a cabinet full of calcified entrails, prayer wreaths for the mad monks in Venus labyrinths. So, want to sell? 2 blood crystals, one-time offer.
No. I don't think. I'll hang on. I think I'll hang on to it.
Shame. I suppose I'm going to die with this island soon, so no biggie. Don't stress it, love dies. I just wanted a little bit of happiness before harrowing embrace of oblivion.
There we go. I have some Savoys? What is Savoys? Other than being a hotel? No, it's a restaurant. Tea at the Savoy is a thing you do in London. I'm sure it's also a hotel. They always sound like they're fancy biscuits or something like that. Right. Where are we going? What are we doing? I see things down there which we want to grab.
Blood crystal obtained.
They are biscuits, right? I was right. I'm a genius. Right. I guess it's going to take a while to get up there unless we can scooch over the side. Nope. No, not going to happen. Right. Can I get up there? No. All the way just for that one crystal. Okay, right. Where is 475 meters that way? Though I think that's the tower we need to go to confirm the radio transmission. Maybe we go in that direction. 595 meters. We do that for the phone call, and then we go and see the Marshal, who is definitely suspect. Ah, but it is on a different island. If I ever come to ours, we should hang out and do some Arnott's taste testing. Is that the highlight of what a trip to Oz would be for me? Sampling the delicacies of various biscuits. Ooh.
The
Okay.
investigator, I presume.
Yes. Thin
The
air.
investigator
You
is
appeared
here.
out of thin
The
air.
truth is
Just
all
because you
around
couldn't see me, it
investigator.
doesn't mean I wasn't there before.
My
Who are
new
you?
name is? One last kiss.
What the hell?
New name?
Dreadful.
My old self was left behind, taken from me. I assumed a new form, a new name. I wonder if you'll discover my old self. When you look around this island, what do you see? Unknowable secrets, enough. Unknowable secrets, always on the edge of my vision, rarely allowing me to focus on them. I mean, I'm just wondering whether it's a brand that's made it across this side of the world. Possibly. Also, I'm really noticing the my preview window is freezing every so often. Is the stream going out okay? Hopefully it's just my preview window. Because I'm not dropped any frames. Well, I dropped 270, but that was right at the start of the stream today when I was, like, sending out a tweet.
This island is a thousand little tragedies waiting to be discovered.
Stream is fine. Okay, so it's literally just my preview then. Okay. I know where one is. When things die, where do they go? You think I am dead? If I am, where would I be?
Don't test me.
You want me to find your resting place? The Syndicate Graveyard? This little game better lead to something. I hope so too, Investigator.
Relic of
Desirable bear phone charm. Okay. We get a puppy. Anything else in these? Okay, right. Does it look like we can get to that tower? Not really.
Game saved.
Okay, right. 59 meters, 388. How do I get over there, then? It's just the bridge control, isn't it, then? Yeah, I guess it's just the bridge control. That's... We're going over to the prison. Oh, almost.
Nightmare computer.
Okay, right. Skull. Little horn. No, the bigger horns. Skull, and then the little horns.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Over to the prison. Is it appropriate that it's, like, getting towards night as we head over there? I don't think I've got a flashlight. This doesn't make much difference. Yeah, makes very little difference. Welcome to Alcatraz. I will pay for this as a fast travel point. This seems like probably a good idea.
Gauge saved.
I should also have a fast travel point somewhere central on the island, shouldn't I?
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Alright, okay, we've got a skin for that. Fair enough. All hail Beelzebub! Ah! Why do I feel like we should be sacrificing small animals? Is this a Kiko?
What the hell?
I'm calling you something unspeakable in my native
Oh,
language.
I'm glad to be back.
Glad to see you too. Again, Akiko. Grand Marshal recruits and trains and leads her marshals in any activity, military activity the Syndicate performs. Akiko was born an orphan in Mahayday, Romanian, during the reign of the gods. She was drafted into the army of the New Knight as Damned Harmony's forces pushed across Eastern Europe. At the age of 13, she was leading guerrilla operations after excelling at hand-to-hand and weapons-based combat. When the Great Betrayal happened, she fled to join the Syndicate. New Knight had given her a home and a purpose. She had no intention of forsaking her god. I'll brief you on the murder. Innocent until proven guilty. Let's play along. I'm listening. There's always a first time, I suppose. Henry Division has been incarcerated for a decade. Before his incarceration, he was arrested multiple times for arson, robbery, assault, and attempted celestial rituals. He'd been under watch by his school and served a short-term jail term for attempting to communicate with the gods in a failed ritual. 1 year later, he succeeded in communicating with the gods. Demons poured in through the psychic pathway he opened. Henry was possessed by a demon and killed his mother in their apartment. We arrested him, but he had already tainted the island. We sealed off the area around his apartment. The concrete sarcophagus over the dead zone. Henry resisted arrest and murdered our chief exorcist, Grace Bloodlines. He's been kept here in Desolation Cell, full of inhibitors ever since. So how did he escape? I removed him from his cell and took him to the ritual stone. The blood pools in the recesses of the stone stopped the tainted liquid from touching the island.
That Labaju.
The Labaju took his chance when I opened the cell. He pushed me aside and then he was gone. That was at 23:52. Lack of interest.
Don't like this.
You appear uninjured. This is Mashiro Heavy Industries Bleeding Edge Shikawa Power Armor.
How?
So how did he get past you? My posture was incorrect. He caught me off balance. How did Henry get a murder weapon? He took my combat knife. When he escaped in the struggle, he grabbed my knife. Did he attack you? No, he took it and ran. Where did you find him?
I'm a soldier.
Outside the council building at 3 minutes past midnight. He was passed out. The demon did its work and left him broken. He had the knife with him. I attempted to secure the crime scene, but was unable to. We are not able to traverse the second holy seal. Attribute se nabi and wrap this up so we can execute him and go to the next island at Love Dies.
And the truth are not the same.
Our orders are to investigate before we execute. Don't drag this out. Do your work and let me do mine. Here's my report about last night.
That Labaju.
And a report on the Blaju's history. Dr. Doomjaz left his medical report with me as well. Take it. Doomjaz examined Henry? We found him, we called the doctor. It's standard practice to get him examined. Speak to Doomjaz if you want to know more.
Goodbye, Nenorochito.
This is Dr. Doomjazz's medical report for Henry. Doomjazz examined him last night after his arrest. Syndicate Health Assessment Document, Citizen version. Examination instructions state that citizens should be examined but not administer medication or care beyond what is necessary. Patient's body is strong but fatigued, shows clear signs of possession, scarring, burns, and arcane sigils. Blood work shows no signs of abnormalities or intoxication.
That's weird.
Patient has visible blood around his mouth. Tests show blood matches several victims of the council murder. Further samples confirm the blood was ingested via the mouth and within the stomach of the patient, likely ingested during the attack. Patient appears free from mental illness, but is suffering from amnesia, a common side effect of demonic possession. Patient has no memory of the decades since his possession. Patient doesn't remember anything about the events of tonight. Collapse most likely due to extreme exhaustion from overexertion.
I hate demons.
During the patient's possession 10 years ago, arcane sigils were seared into his flesh by the possessing demon. These symbols were found drawn in blood at the crime scene. Since no exorcism was performed 10 years ago, Henry has been tortured by the demon contained within him. During prior examinations, the patient had complained about white-hot rage inside him. Patient's body had the correct dosage of demonic inhibitors. My final assessment is that the demon within the patient managed to overcome the inhibitors at a crucial moment. The patient escaped under the will of the demon with no memory of it having happened.
Got it.
Well, everything checks out. Can we ask you about your sword?
Grand Marshal Agago 14.
Your alibi. Anything about the sword? Can you think of anyone that has motives for the crime?
Ești pe bune?
Investigator is Pibone.
That labagiu.
That Labaju in the cell did it. Don't waste my time.
The investigator is here.
You can't think of anyone else with a motive for killing the council and threatening the entire structure of the syndicate?
Rahat.
What do you think? Is that a...
Vai, nenorocito.
Paradise feels wrong.
Do you really believe Henry did this? Every bit of security breached by a
That
citizen?
labagiu.
This Labaju isn't a normal citizen. He's possessed by a demon. Of course, I believe he did it. He broke free when I was there, and we found him outside the council building.
Weird.
You don't have any doubts?
Nenorocito.
Are you stupid, Narosito? Tell me about your movements last night. I need your alibi. Have you read my report? Were you listening to what I told you?
I need to investigate this.
Does it include what you did between Henry escaping and being found?
Nenorocito.
I caught witness when it happened.
Why?
Nita, he oversees the end of the island. He needed to know. Then I ordered my marshals to secure the other syndicate members. What about the council?
Soldiers of honor.
My best marshals were guarding them. They reported it all clear. But then they were killed.
Do you want to die?
Is this a joke to you, Narasito? Do you want to die and bite my hand? What did you do next? I went back to the barracks to organize the search for Henry.
Labagiu.
I found where he had been torn the prison bridge bars apart to escape. Labaju could have been anywhere. The Holy Seal marshals stopped responding. That's when we found Henry outside the council building.
What time?
That's precise.
Nenorocito.
Being precise
The
is my job.
investigator is here.
Can anyone corroborate this?
Nenorocito.
The word of the Grand Marshal isn't good enough for you, Narachito.
The truth remains obscured.
An investigator can't go off your word. Witness will confirm the phone call. My marshals will confirm the
Thank
rest.
you. Crime cannot hide.
Can I see your phone records?
Ești prost.
My records are classified. You're refusing to give evidence?
Classified.
Got it.
We could push her on her motive. Can we have a look at... Request the sword. There we go. What can you tell me about the guards at the First Holy Seal? Soldiers of honor. 2 of my most trusted soldiers. How did Henry get the jump on 2 highly ranked marshals? It's easy to judge a mock when you haven't lived through the hell Nenochital. A demon is a vile foe, unpredictable, frenzied, blood-crazed. My marshals will have fought valiantly, but an unknown foe overcame them. Don't get pussy? Oh. Pissy. I get it's going to be pissy. Okay. Unknown? Demons come from all corners of the heavens. It is impossible to know how each acts in a fight. Why haven't the bodies of the marshals been cleared away? Judge ordered me to leave them for you to investigate. I protested. They deserve better than to be poked at by someone playing detective. Can I see your sword?
You need to back off.
There had better be a stunning reason why you asked, Naruto. Professional. I'm checking a lead about the weapon used for the murder.
Do you want to die?
Do not disgrace their memory by chasing wild theories. Akiko? Here. This sword has seen some use. The blade is nicked. A nicked blade is consistent with the neck wounds on the marshals. Thank you, Akiko. Do you think the knife used to kill the first Holy Seal marshals was the one taken by Henry? It's like I'm talking to myself sometimes. Of course I do. Can you describe it? It's a smooth combat blade.
The investigator is here.
You're positive about the smoothness of the blade? Yes. Here, Ristos. I hadn't been used before now. My old knife became damaged during a training exercise recently. Ah, so there might be another knife in the mix. Tell me about you and Voth. Captain Voth? Don't you dare speak about my marshals without proper rank.
Cannot hide.
You are in a relationship with him?
Nenochital, you're out of your mind.
Relationships between myself and the marshals is expressly forbidden. Doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Nenochital!
Watch yourself, Nenochital. A lot of murder has happened on this island. Would anyone notice some Pizda investigator going missing? That felt like a threat. I took a blood sample from the dead marshals. They don't match marshal records.
Nenochital!
What Rahat is this now?
Like this.
I don't think those dead bodies are marshals. That is total Rahat, investigator.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Are you saying... I'm saying Starlight got it wrong. Your little pocket calculator is wrong. Starlight connects to the central syndicate. It's wrong. Why wasn't the maintenance grate checked before the council entered the building? It was, several days ago. It's since been tampered with, and your marshals didn't catch it. It's a security breach on your watch. I'll look into it. A little late now. We'll poke that alibi because the door is bust. Did you see the doctor last night? I told you he came to examine Henry after we found the laboratory. That was after the murder. Did you see him before? No, I was busy. Did you know about the back door in Doom Jazz's clinic? He brought the power grid down a few years ago. When it came back online, the computer blew out. He was ordered to get the door fixed, but he never did.
That's strange.
How did he bring down the power? The reality folding drive kicks out an infathomable amount of power, but the grid is fragile. A fine balance is maintained. The doctor tapped into the HQ's grid for some tests he was doing that needed extra juice. There are official channels to go through to get extra power, but he doesn't care. When he gets excited about something, the Syndicate moves too slowly for him. When he fired up his equipment, the HQ's grid went down. When he came back up, a number of systems blew out. It caused chaos. Why wasn't he forced to get the computer fixed? He has a lot of visitors and likes the secrecy. That Pula isn't in any rush. He smooth-talked his way out of it. So that's how he sneaks, ladies and gentlemen, into his clinic, is it? For special examination. Does the doc have a motive for killing the cat? I don't have anything to say about the doctor. Okay. Okay, we'll push her on her motive. Have you got a motive, Akiko?
I'll kill you!
Investigator! I don't have a motive, Roshita. I'm a soldier. Soldiers have honor and live to serve. I'll assume that's a no, then. Does your relationship with Captain Both have anything to do with
That's
this?
a lie, Nenorochito.
Nenorochito?
Sure.
An illicit relationship that got found out would be punishable.
Turpa!
I'll kill you!
The facts and the truth are
I've
not
been
the
asking
same.
for the marshals to get inducted
Do you
from
want to die?
It's a reasonable request. We guard these islands. But you've been denied. What if there was an incident that prompted the council to reconsider? The crime to end all crimes on the eve of the Perfect 25, for example. I admire you, Naruchito. You believe so fully in all sorts of little stories and fantasies. It must be nice being so credulous and undoubted by the world.
I don't like this.
Is that a denial, then? Of course! You were found out. You were going to be punished next island for your relationship with the marshals. That gives you a clear motive. Kill the council, protect yourself.
Sure.
Which means you are full of shit. You don't know anything. I live by the rules. I'm a woman of honor. We'll see about that.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
This is where Henry started, from according to Akiko. She claims he broke free at 2352 and was found at 0103. Starlight can crunch the numbers. Distance and times
What
don't
the
match
hell?
up. He couldn't have broken free, made it to the penthouse, breached all 4 holy seals, killed the council, and got back to the penthouse entrance to be found by Akiko in time by Akiko's claims. All doesn't add up, does it?
Henry Division.
Who the fuck are you?
Henry Division.
Citizen born in Rena Division 27 years ago. Father unknown. Arrested multiple times by the marshals for assault, robbery, arson, and torture. Imprisoned in the desolation cell after killing his mother during his possession 10 years ago. Intellectual and creative, but finds it difficult to apply himself. He struggled through his schoolwork until he became aware of demonology and suddenly developed an interest in occult mathematics. I said, who the fuck are you? I'm blunt, very little patience. I'm an investigator. I want to ask you some questions about last night.
Wanna have a nice little chat?
Okay, let's have a chat. A talk, a nice sit down. Let's start with your history. You're a citizen born on the island 27 years ago. No one knows who your father is. That's weird, isn't it, investigator? You syndicate fucks control this whole island, but you don't know who fucked my mom. No DNA check, no nothing.
Test me.
You've been in and out of the Marshall detention centers more times than anyone else.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
Fighting, robbery, arson, torture. Then finally you got locked up when you were possessed by a demon and killed your mother.
Don't test me.
You broke the law and started communicating with the gods.
Crime is repulsive.
An act forbidden because of psychic pathways opened allowed demons, other alien races, to enter our reality and corrupt the island. I grew up without a dad on a synthetic island in a different reality, forced to worship gods that want to rule the world. I need something to do. And some fuck started giving me books on demonology. Said I was a gifted astral communicator or some shit.
Oh.
You don't know who it was? Are you fucking deaf? Sounds like I need to look into
I
this.
spent my entire life adrift.
Sounds like I need to look into this.
I don't like this.
I'm going to need to drink after this. I'm going
when
to...
love dies, the
Stop
investigator is here.
You couldn't handle communicating with cosmic beings and a demon possessed you. Cosmic radiation poured out of you and you have been we have a dead zone. A demon possessed you and you killed your mother and Grace Bloodlines, our chief exorcist. Whatever you fucking say. No
I have a
memory?
bad feeling about this.
No memory of that
I
either.
spent my
Fragments.
entire life adrift.
You ever try to catch a fish with your bare hands? The trick is to put your hand in the water and let the fish get used to it. Eventually the fish will swim into your hand and you can grab it. Grab too early and it gets away. Try to take your hand out because the water is too cold, you start all over again. That's what it's like for me and my memories. Might have happened. It probably happened. It definitely happened. It never happened. All of those are the same to me.
Of course!
Are you going to fucking get down to some actual questioning or what?
Got it.
Before that, tell me about the demon inside you. I've had 10 years of this fucking thing writhing inside me. Glass shards in my bones, blood boiling, flesh on fire. It's been a real fucking party. How does the demon make you act? My body used to be real pretty. Now look at me. I'm a grey husk covered in demonic shit. These sigils constantly cook my flesh. 10 years of the stench of my own flesh being seared. I'd say I had a pretty negative impact on my outlook and behavior.
I must be the bad guy, right?
You got any fucking questions or what?
Henry's demonic possession.
A decade ago, Henry became possessed by a demon, killing his mother and allowing demonic corruption to spill into the world. The area around his apartment was sealed off and became the dead zone. During his arrest, he killed the Syndicate's exorcist, Grace Bloodlines. For the last 10 years, he has been contained and sedated in the Desolation Cell with inhibitors. What if the exorcist isn't really dead? What if that woman that appeared to us was the exorcist? We need to get to the graveyard. But I also need to, like, rest my voice because... it's 20 to 7. Okay, before we carry on questioning him... Let's see. Can we see the graveyard? We haven't spoken to Sam. We haven't spoken to the witness. And there's something over there, but I don't know how we get to it. We dropped a fast travel point here. Also, they did say about, like, you were bringing him here for blood rituals? Is there anything hidden around any of the edges here? It's worth checking. I'm not hearing crackling sounds of, like, there's a crystal nearby. But we do have a beach. That's just the phone. Okay, let's go back to the mainland. We've got to somehow get over to the graveyard. There's a clue over there. Maybe... what was it? Lydia Day can ferry us across? It would be within her remit, wouldn't it? Like I said, definitely feels like there's a phone around here. We'll have this as like our base of operations if there's a phone. Oh, we heard down there. That's a little ways out. Here we go. That's a phone. Let's throw a save in. And put a fast travel point here.
Game saved. Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
You need to find the power switch. Okay. No, just like jump over the top. Apparently so.
Relic obtained.
24th island sequence. How will 24 be remembered? Will this island be perfect, or is this our eternal home? Well, it's clear it isn't perfect because they're abandoning it. Oh, another spirit.
Music obtained.
Right. Speak to the ghost. Anarchic ghost. Will you join us? Join who? Join our group of citizens fighting for more power. A noble cause. What kind of power? We're fighting to end the corruption and free the workers of the agri-fields and the deep factory. Free them? Are they slaves? They are used as pawns in a game of corporate corruption, spent and used for the benefit of the powerful. We must end it. Are you aware that there are no citizens left on this island? I'm still here. Your existence is more of a technicality at this point, no offense. As I was escorted to the ritual slaughter to end this island and bring in the next, I made a vow that if there was any afterlife, I would continue to fight. I guess that's why I remain. I'm here to deliver our message.
The investigator is here.
And what is that message? I have evidence of the corruption. I took it from the factory. Can I see it? I was at the farm when the marshals dragged me to the slaughter. They ripped the envelope from my hand and tossed it aside. Please, will you find it for me?
I need to investigate this.
I'm a big fan of running errands for the metaphysical. Yep. Thank you. Remember, the envelope will be somewhere at the farm. Please find it and bring it to me. I can make that jump. Ready? Ready? No, I can't make that jump. Okay, fine. Okay, some of these jumps are... Yeah, I don't know how... Oh, I guess I could just use the steps. That would be a way of doing it, yeah.
Relic obtained.
Love letter from a young couple. Says he's kill the moon with a railgun to prove his love to L. The citizens area is a lot bigger. Also, there's a big balloon there. Crust fits. Oh, okay.
Blood crystal obtained.
I didn't even realise that was the thing. Random thing I picked up was enough for opening this.
Relic obtained.
Idiotic loyalty levels obtained. Wretched CD obtained! Okay, so many just random crap collectibles in this. Unavoidable pain pills obtained! All workers on the island require prescribed pain medication. All goods produced in the farm and deep factory have been hauled by hand. If it was good enough for the ancient Egypt... Right, is that booze as well?
Key item obtained.
Okay, with some dog treats. And it was classed as a key item. That's on the roof, isn't it?
Game saved. Lost crystal obtained.
Oh, another one of these. Okay.
Key item obtained.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be one on the roof there. Not quite sure how we'd get up there.
Relic obtained.
Island sequence number 15. Montserrat leads us to a real world to reclaim the corpse of Dire Rose. Tragedy strikes. God hunters repel us. So they visited the real world. 135 meters. Like I'm saying, I'm wondering if Lydia can get us to the graveyard.
Relic obtained.
So many random twinklies.
Relic obtained. Lost crystal obtained.
Right, do we think it's out there? Yes, it is. There's got to be something there that will get us across. I'm kind of intrigued to see what's further this way.
Lost crystal obtained.
We've got like 10 more minutes before we're going to finish. Oh. Yeah, it's just piss blood in this. Endless moon carving. Carving detailing the god Endless Moon. The goat woman settled in France and defended the country from Dire Rose. Imprisoned in the underground palace in France during the Great Betrayal. Great Betrayal might actually be the VOD title at this rate.
Game saved.
Right, is there anything over here of note or interest? Ah, maybe that's the sarcophagus. Ah, this is the dead zone. So this is where the demonic possession took place, I guess. It happened right here. Can you believe it?
The investigator is here.
Believe what? A horror. A walking horror. This island. It's a carnival of nightmares. It's had its charms. You're insane. All of you. Insane! You're lucky. You weren't got by him. By who? The vampire. The horror. The vampire horror. A vampire killed you? On this beach. A nighttime stroll resulted in gross murder. When? When was this? What is time on these islands? No one cared. No one believes in vampires. It happened. I can't leave this place until I know there is evidence.
I need to investigate this.
Finding evidence is what I do. The horror. Right. Apparently we're looking for a vampire now. As you do. Right. Glowy bits. Oh, look. Sinji is enjoying the beach, is he?
You think whoever did the murder is evil? They have to be right. Murder is evil and so on.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Evil is a worthless trait cowards assign to people they don't wish didn't exist. It's a hand wave. By not examining why we think of them as evil, we learn less about ourselves and our society.
The Syndicate is trying to resurrect a race of alien gods that enslaved man and fought millennia-long wars. I don't think you should be spouting off about evil.
I'm gonna go with this.
Don't test me.
The demon shouldn't be questioning the Syndicate. We have our holy mission.
That's a good one.
Right. So,
Plus crystal
more
obtained.
crystals. All the crystals.
Plus crystal obtained.
Is there any evidence of vampires back here? No. Okay. See a glow bit around there. This is definitely the sarcophagus they were going on about. Right. I'm going to have to go up there, aren't I? Oh, more music.
Music obtained.
We've probably got to be close to collecting all the music tracks now. I kind of want to take a boat ride. Okay, that's probably actually got access to... what's the name? Jet ski? Which we would be able to zip around the edge of the map, I guess.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained. Plus crystal obtained. Relic obtained.
We're probably getting close to collecting all the ones for this. But it isn't working. Need to activate it first. I guess with this, we're missing pyramids. Okay. We're probably too far away from where we need to be. We're in like a later level bit of the map.
Plus crystal obtained.
Okay, right. Let's see if we can go find a jet ski. There was a crystal or something over here. I think. Sure I saw a crystal here. I guess not. Okay. Let's just, I guess there is no jet ski. Science says the boat rides were shut down by Yuri Knight a few days ago. There's no reason given. I wonder why. Why would he shut down early? Suspicious! Nay? Okay, right. Right, well, like I said, we need to find a way to the graveyard quickly. I'm presuming if we can speak to the... Yeah, 485 meters that way. It does look... Well, that's what I'm presuming. That's got to be the communication tower. It might not necessarily be the graveyard. But it would take us somewhere different. And we'll finish going to a new area. Oh, that's not going to help. And we're close to... at the end of that pier. Can I get up from here somehow? Yes. Can Lydia get us anywhere? Here we go.
Lydia daybreak.
Hey, LD!
How's the investigation
Sure.
going? It's progressing. Going through my suspect
on,
list.
LD.
I'm on it. Guess I'm must be right. We're all guilty until proven innocent when something like this happens, right? We're about getting people to the next island. Anything strange? I'm still in charge of getting the Syndicate off this island and onto the next. Some of us got moved, but the rest are stuck here until you crack this.
What the hell are you talking about?
I've done it for 23 islands without a problem. Once the council began meditating, I started moving us. Get a call, I do a pickup, and go through the gates. On to the next island. Repeat.
Bad, LD.
Right. So nothing about moving us. You suspect gaze on... Yeah, okay. I definitely think that might be the communications tower. That's necessary to assess the phone records we were talking about. But yeah, okay, well, it looks like we're not going somewhere. Oh. Multiple Shinjis. Okay, oh, I wonder how I can get up to him. Possibly by pitching myself off that. Go on then. One last conversation with the demon.
You met that Yuri creep yet? He seems like a bad time. Real bad time. Spineless though, you know, Chief. I couldn't get a sack of shit actually kill the council. He's got a secret though. You can tell.
Everyone here has a secret.
Don't get smart with me, love dies.
Yeah, that's definitely the sarcophagus they were talking about. Yeah. Well, I guess we call it here then. Unless there's a... I mean, if we can get to the top of the mountain, a bit of a view for the end of the game. Mountain Gorge. Sure. How high up can we get? There you go. There's an elevator. This'll do. Give me a view of the island. I guess it's a bit of a view.
Game saved.
Oh, this is Sam, is it? Okay.
Music obtained.
We've got to be close to getting all the tracks now. But yes. Bar knife through the heart. But we can look out over Paradise Island. And if we could get up there, we could probably hurl ourselves onto the sarcophagus. Possibly, maybe.
Crystal obtained.
There's going to be something to that. But yes. Oh, can I get in the back door? Gate? No, it's locked. Okay.
Relic obtained.
Island 23? But yeah. Okay, well, like I said, we'll finish with a view of the island. It'll be a hell of a drop, but yes. I really don't know what's going on in this game. I had my suspicions right from the beginning that it was the Marshal. Everything is pointing that direction. The only, like, wrinkle, I would say, is apparently she's missing her knife as well, which was damaged. So that could account for, like, the cuts on the dead bodies outside. And would also account for damage done to the... what was it? Secret hatch thing? But anyway. That was Paradise Killer. A weird fucking game. To say the least. But yes. An intriguing odd game. I like odd games that have me going, huh? What? Okay. I mean, it's got a sense in there of, like, there's a logical thing of, like, we are collecting clues. We've collected a lot of clues, haven't we? Like I said, Kiko, we need to get verification on the phone records. We need to break her alibi. Well, I guess we kind of broke her alibi by saying the run between... Well, we found holes in her thing by saying... what was it? Henry Division would never have been able to run from the prison cell to the crime scene and do everything he was claimed to have done in the time given. But yes, just endless quests and loose ends, as you'd imagine. Yeah, this doesn't compute, as it were. I guess what's important is trying to collect all the time stamps, and then we could, like, poke holes in people's stories specifically. Apparently I collected a bunch of skins, I don't know. There you go. Let's stick with that. And did we get most of the music? Oh, we're missing 6 tracks. But yeah. I think it's time to go, isn't it? Presumably I can quit to main from here. There you go. So yes, that's us done for the day. We will be back tomorrow. And it is Community Day. First Sunday of the month. So hopefully you guys will join us tomorrow.